DJ Maydays from America. Not real radio.
Hey!
I'm rich, bitch.
Hey!
Hola. Apple knocker. Apple knocker. Apple knocker. Apple knocker. I did that to her. I don't even care.
That's tight. I like that.
Yes.
Jared finally gets away, and it's a Caitlin Not Real remix by DJ Maydays from America. Not Real radio, moments away. Them boys from Bayou are here.
Show it.
Them Bayou ass niggas.
Bayou 95.7.
Bitch, I'm tired of waiting. 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 Bitch, I'm tired
I don't know
of
what y'all was
waiting.
talking about. No, I wasn't a lesbian. No, I wasn't a lesbian. No, I wasn't a lesbian. Me. Oh yeah. Me. Oh yeah. Me. I get it. Me. Oh yeah. Me. Oh yeah. Me.
Not Real swingers party. Caitlin, you can't do that the whole night.
Oh yeah. Jiggly ball. Jiggly ball. Jiggly ball. Jiggly ball. Bye. Bye, Jared. Bye. Bye, Jared. I love you. Yes.
Damn, that was good. I like that.
That was only the first 5 minutes.
That was lit.
Ah, nice. All right.
Time, weather, and...
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
And you be listening to Walton and Johnson.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Like I had to reset yourself after that one. That wore you out.
Yeah, after
feels
that
like we
turkey
haven't done
dinner.
the show in weeks.
I know.
Oh, why?
Good to see y'all.
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
How you doing over there, Allie? Blondie Sunday.
Running on pretty low.
Need a
platelet
transfusion?
count. Maybe.
Oh, boy.
Well, Jared is about to take a transfusion of the devil in red.
He's coming to your town.
Start things off right.
Jared is here from the Void and Bayou. And Cheesy Fingers is here
How y'all doing?
from some rap group. I don't even know the name of it.
We didn't have one.
You didn't
We
have a
should
name?
come up with one.
The unnamed rap
We should
group.
come up with one. Them Huda boys.
You're also in Bayou,
Also.
who's going to be playing at LazyEye Live. That's right, December 4th. It's coming up next Sunday.
Yep, that's gonna be fun.
Going to save the vision of little children. Very noble of y'all.
Is that the other? Is that the other? Where the rest of the money?
Oh, boy. We're already up to a good
After
start.
what
I don't
amount? After what amount, though?
I don't know. Yeah, that's.
There you go.
That's
Get it, Mark. Get it, Mark.
Yeah, move
Yep.
that around.
Come on.
I like that.
There you go. All right.
Thanks for the fucking help, Al.
Yeah. Hey, Jared, let me hear you
How
while
am
we're
I
at
supposed
it.
to know, dude?
Check.
there you go.
One, two,
Oh, now he's
check. Hey, two,
Hot.
two.
A little hot.
a little hot.
Do you think we
Hot
need to
mic.
get a amount from LazyEye? How much has to be raised before we give it to the Children's Foundation? Or are we looking at this as if you save one LazyEye, that's a big step. Like if we saved one a year, next thing you know, it's got to
can
reduce the
save
numbers
other one,
eventually.
too. We can get both of the eyes.
Right.
We'd have two lazy eyes.
They all need 4K cameras. That's the ticket. Thank you, Pickle.
When
the
you can't-
Superman
when-
of lazy eyes, you know. So
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
the
When you can't see 20/20, you need a 40/40 camera. You know.
40.
Boy, Pickle's good. He's on it tonight.
God damn.
He's making up from that Monkey Bird show. May didn't hear nothing wrong with it, by the way, Pickle, if you're wondering. May didn't listen to it. He's like, sounds okay. It's not that funny. But man, how did y'all get wrapped up into this show?
The Bayou show?
Yeah, LazyEye.
It was-
LazyEye Live. You want to hit a bumper?
There's a Bayou 95. Bayou. No, he had asked RESURFACE to do it, and I think
you fucking laughing. Oh boy, Jared's already.
He did. I'm gonna be honest. He asked RESURFACE to do it, and I think some of the guys are gonna be out of town for that. And I thought it was a cool cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I ran into him at Twist, and it was one of those. I was drunk and accepted a show thing.
Right. Yeah.
But it should be fun though.
happens.
You know. It's
Well, at
gonna
least
be
you're
cool.
actually gonna play it. I know a bunch of people
Oh,
accept
yeah,
shows
it
when they're
wouldn't
drunk
be
and
allowed.
then just kind of don't show up.
It was one of those situations like you wanted the best, but you can't fucking get it, so you get Bayou.
Right. If you can't,
That's
if
why
you
we
can't
play
get,
him first.
If you can't get RESURFACE or The Void, Bayou's playing it.
And you get the leftovers.
Is that what happened at Brawler's party too? Who was Brawler's first choice? The Void.
I think it might have been
I don't
Bayou,
know.
though. He must have been in a good mood that day, I guess.
Really?
Must have
All
did
right.
something to make him happy.
There you
I don't
go.
know what to do.
You know.
Complimented something for him.
He's in the room right now. You heard that?
All right. So how did Bayou come together? Because the name pisses me off all the time. It was hard.
I'm not super into the
It was,
name either. to be
it was
honest.
hard as fuck to get on like social media, like little things like that. That's to me, there is no bad name except for one you can't find, and that was one where I still have trouble. Somebody genius, if you spell it backwards,
Yeah.
it'll actually come right up. I'm like, that's fucking genius. Now
Yeah,
we
well,
need to,
okay,
you need
well-
to just
well,
change
let
your
me-
name to Bayou spelled backwards.
Well, that's funny. Let me explain that. We've had a whole bunch of names, a
Right.
slew of names, and we were Laszlo's Burrito to start off with, and then before we were Bayou backwards. We were UoyaB.
Yeah, I
but
like that.
nobody really got it, and a lot of people couldn't say it. And we actually a funny story about that. We actually
it is hard to say.
we
but
had
fuck
we had stickers and stuff made, and we spelled them all wrong, and they were all made.
it. Wait, wrong on accident.
Yeah, it's on total accident.
Oh,
but we
come
made
on.
a bunch of stickers and we put it on a bunch of shirts and stuff. And it's all spelled wrong.
What about that spelling then? It might be easier. That's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I wanted to name it Nematode after that thing Doug was searching in the
Yeah,
first
the
episode of Doug.
nematode.
But I mean, that wasn't,
What the hell is that? What is this?
you know the cartoon Doug that was like cool, like on Nickelodeon, like 20 years ago.
All right, yeah, I've seen the commercial for it. The dude with the big nose,
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of round head.
That was Skeeter had the big nose.
Oh, all right. So
His
his-
blue
His
friend.
blue-
Yeah,
his
everybody's
blue
got to have that one blue friend, you know. But
totally understand. I had a green one too. Now I
that
got a
was the
fucking.
bully.
Now I
He
got a
was the
pink one. Almost got a whole Crayola box at
Roger
this point.
Klotz, Brawler looks like Roger Klotz. If you really put the
Brawler
two together.
Klotz.
No, not at all. What shirt you have on right now?
Oh man. So what? He's looking for this fucking frog or something?
Like a nematode. Like he
I don't know
moved into
what this
He
is.
moved into Bluffington and they tried, hazing him and
Yeah.
shit, telling him that you need to look for the nematode. So he was looking for a nematode.
That's a kind of cool name. All right. Well, if nothing else tonight, we accomplished this. Well, that's good. Weird question. So y'all decide what is Bayou though? I know you're in it. Jared's in it. You got this other guy. I don't know who he is.
We got old Tony.
Tony Barton. Tony's kind of if I'm gonna be honest, he kind of carries that band.
Right. All right.
He's the major songwriter and whatnot in that band. But he comes from like a little bit of a different style of music and all that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Araby or something.
No, he's from
No.
he's from Alexandria.
Oh,
if I'm
boy,
wrong.
okay.
If I'm
Even
wrong,
worse.
I'm sorry.
Bayou
So
ass fuck.
he would be like way more of the Bayou boy than we are, you know.
Right.
But
How's he ends up hooking up with y'all?
he's a tattoo artist. He did all.
He fucking made it. He's killing me with
He
that.
did he did all of my tattoo work and whatnot. And we
Oh,
always
no
used to
shit.
Just kind of we'd sit around and talk about doing a project together. And then I think Jared was kind of doing the same thing, so we decided to get together and hang out and try to make some music, and that's what happened.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty much the eyeball. Them two were like booty buddies and stuff,
Yeah,
like,
he's
like
trying to get free tattoos for hand jobs and shit.
Yeah, it
pretty
never
much.
happened though. I'm still trying.
Tell you what if I just let you be the singer of the band? But he sings and plays guitar, right?
Yeah.
no.
Well, he's been writing some of the stuff.
Time out. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's fucking killing me tonight. I don't know if he's killing it or me or
Everybody.
what. Yeah. Hey, look, I know it's Black Weekend. The Bayou Classic continues with Bayou, spelled backwards.
A real dark
It is
show.
Bayou Classic.
It was 9-1. 9 hit, 1 score.
That's crazy. That's almost every couple of years that shit happens.
Once a year.
Yeah, at least once a year. No, I mean the shootings. You know? It's a very common occurrence down there.
It is, man.
Yeah.
The Wild West.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't go down there. You went down there?
No, hell no.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
go down
no.
there. Somebody stepped on somebody's shoe and they got in an altercation. Probably.
That's them Jordans. That's why.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean,
step
them-
on my Jordans, I'm gonna shoot your
fresh-
ass too.
Yeah, them fresh Jordans. You know, you can't.
Dude, you gotta
can't
keep
fuck
that
around.
shit fresh.
They have all these special like event days down there, and I go, I didn't go to that. Oh, I'm not going down there. Like it's something new. Like I'm
Right.
not going down there any weekend. I don't care who decides to take it over at that time. I'm not going.
I'll go hang out in the
not
quarter,
fun.
but I'm a avoid Bourbon Street at all costs. you know?
But why does everybody
Don't want
avoid the
nothing to
Bayou Classic? Though? That's what I always wondered.
Obviously, people don't avoid it.
Well, I guess true.
Because a lot of black people. Man, you don't want to be the only white person down there.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
They're all down
They like, hey, man, this is our weekend. Can you please go away?
All right, let them shine, right?
But they don't have like white weekend. They probably do.
That'd be frowned upon. Though.
That's
Yeah, right.
between 10 a.m. in the morning and about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's time for you to go.
Is it a game or a race or something? Is it a football game or something?
Oh, it's a game.
Yeah.
All right. So why are you saying it's a black holiday?
And they're just two predominantly black
February.
colleges.
Oh, the colleges that are playing?
Correct.
Okay.
I guess if it was like Nebraska and Indiana or something,
Yeah, that would be
that would be like white. Yeah, oh man. You know what? I wouldn't fucking go down there. I want to be the only that type of person down there. I don't
Exactly
know.
right. I
Still
wouldn't go down
avoid it.
there if it was
I like a
rednecks.
mixture of people. I don't like. Sometimes I have that problem at like metal shows. There's just when you take all the same type of people and put them in one room, it's not very entertaining to me. And I know I should be watching the stage for entertainment, but half the time I'm looking around at the freaks that are in the audience.
That's part of the fun, though. That's kind of part of the fun of going to those shows, I think. Is
What?
the weirdos that you get to see walking around, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like at
That's
the
where
Dillinger
they
show,
fucking scrape the bottom of the barrel
The
and they're there.
old Bob Ross's uncle that we were.
Yeah, dude, you had this like fucking dude that had to been at least like
Kinda
48
go-
and a half.
All right.
But he knew all the Dillinger songs, so this dude fucking knows math metal to like the T. You know what I'm saying? And
Gotcha.
it's like, you would never expect this guy to know this. But he was fucking getting it, dude. And it's just like, he looks so cool to hang out with. It's like, I was just trying to build myself up to go try to talk to him. You know, like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know like to go like compliment his shirt or something.
Had that
you know?
same problem with our friend.
Right,
Solar
right,
Baby.
exactly.
Yeah, you don't know what to do. You're like, I want to be friends with this guy.
He gives me butterflies. I haven't had butterflies in a while, so it's like, you know, and it's like, I feel like I'm really going back to step one. Like, I got fucking caterpillars, not even butterflies. You know,
Yeah.
like, it just needs to go through the process. You know, so many thoughts and shit.
So
But
did you go and do it?
no, hell
No,
no. I just
you
stood
just
back and
avoided
enjoyed
it.
the show
All right.
No.
Damn.
that he was putting on. But yeah,
Yeah, he was part of it for sure.
Dude, that's wild.
Wildin'.
Cheesy fingers.
Yeah.
You in the Wings Day song.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yep, bitches
Are you really?
swings day.
Yeah, yeah.
I know they told me you were, but I
Yep,
just
yep.
I didn't connect it to it because I couldn't see you doing
Yeah,
it.
my rap career never really took off after that like I expected it to, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun though.
The motor boys. That's what he said.
Are you playing it right now?
Which one is you? Let me know when your lyrics kick in.
I'm the second.
Bitches Wednesday, yeah, bitches Wednesday. Bitches Wednesday, yeah, bitches Wednesday. 10-piece boneless with a side order of fries. For the low price of $5.99. Bitches Wednesday, yeah, bitches Wednesday. Bitches Wednesday, yeah, bitches Wednesday. 10-piece boneless with a side order of fries. For the low price of $5.99. Yeah, it's Wednesday, do you
that's me
know
right
what
there.
that means? Full meal for $5, curly fries and boneless wings. Ranch on the side, cause that's what I'm dipping on. Pictures full of blue moon, that's what we sipping on. Yeah, cheesy fingers on the beat. Walk up in the Hooters like they know what I wanna eat. Don't test me, test with the greed. Come on, bitch, bring me to my seat. Now we walking through Hooters and all the girls, they all staring. But with wings on my mind and blue moon, I'm not even caring. And you know you're getting a tip, so girlie, don't even worry. But I gotta bring my monster bingo, so I'm in a hurry. What? Bitches
Dude, you need to teach Brawl how to rap. Like, man,
No,
couple of lessons.
Brawler took me in, man.
I need to.
Damn, man, you killed it on that.
There's been a few of them, man. We could probably go back and pull up some other funny ones.
I've heard a couple of them. The Wings Day just found
Wings Day's the shit, man. I gotta say.
Yep.
Makes me want to eat wings. Every time I cook
like
wings now, I sing Wings Day. Like I do. It's like mandatory.
Supposedly they wanted to play it at one of the Hooter. I think it was the restaurant on this side of the river. But they wanted us to bleep out a bunch of the stuff.
Oh, right. Trying to infringe on your creativity.
I'm not going to fold for the man. You know what I mean?
No.
Even if I do get free wings out of the deal.
Yeah, don't conform.
I should have,
to
though.
them.
I definitely should have.
Well, it was just some weird, like a little side project that y'all did to goof off, or we all like, look, everybody likes rap. We're going to make it big by doing rap.
Well, that's Brawler's thing. Brawler's always kind of rapping on the side. He's got his little page, and he's got a whole bunch of stuff. And he'll just, I guess, ask, you know. He asked me. He's got a couple other friends that do them. Josh has done a couple of them. Josh Berger's done a couple of them. And we'd just go up to the room and goof off, you know what I mean? And
that's fun. Jared, you don't participate?
Shit.
Nah.
No rapping?
Nah, man.
I just enjoy it. You know,
we heard you sing a little bit, right?
Wait, what? When?
No singing? Just drums.
No,
That's it.
Yeah. Don't let them fool you.
No other
dude.
talents, man.
Don't let them fool you.
Well, dude, being in the Void currently now and Bayou, who drinks more? Like, say, practice.
Practice-wise, the drummer of the Void probably drinks more than me. So, but yeah, I think I hold the title of drinking, I guess.
For both projects.
Yeah, I drink enough to carry both of them.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie, we get pretty boozed up though at the Bayou. It's
So
not
you're getting shit-faced no matter who you're playing with?
Oh, yeah.
pretty much. You had to deal with the people and stuff, you know. And,
What do you mean, the people?
well, I mean, fuck them in a bandwidth. God damn, look at the Void and look at this.
Yeah, right.
Right
Yeah.
there.
That makes you drink.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta have a vice,
I
you know?
get
You
it.
gotta have a vice.
The Bayou seems like it's more drinking music, though.
It
I don't
is.
know
Hell
why.
yeah. I mean, it's
Oh,
like I
definitely.
tried practicing the other night, only having like 3 beers, you know, being good. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just not the same, man. You know?
I'm like 8 beers deep.
You got to have the Fireball mixed in there, too.
Right. Well, I actually didn't have Fireball that night. That's what really felt
Oh,
bad. I
what?
felt like
Why
RoboCop with
not?
no oil. It was bad. You know, it was just a bunch of squeaky parts and just like, you know.
Could get loose.
Right.
Got the devil in red. She's coming to
We
your
get a sponsorship
town.
one day.
Yeah.
Actually, Devil Red's coming to town now. But yeah, in the Void, I don't know. They got a lot of people that likes to experiment with the devil's grass, you know. So I mean, I'm
really?
more the drinker type, yeah.
Gotcha. So you're trying to keep up with them.
Right. Well, yeah, I guess.
Good luck.
You know.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not going to be the sober one here.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
of
fuck,
course
I'm
not.
just going to get drunk.
That's what they got other members for. But yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta have.
All right. Jared just down about. Mike, do you ever want to drink that shit? Do you see him doing it?
Dude, that's I do. I mean, I got sucked into it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I hang around with Jared.
You see, it's
often
working
enough.
for him.
Yeah. Well, I don't need it, man. Like I don't feel like I need it, but it comes out, so I'm not one to say no. You know, so
Yeah.
I'll go ahead with it. That's kind of like the equivalent of Jägermeister to me. Like I've had, bad enough experiences
even
with
go
it
there.
to
You
where I
can
don't
take
really
a-
I
wanna
can't drink it
but-
anymore.
Right, yeah.
Well,
We've
maybe
all
to-
had those nights.
At all.
You take a shot of it, maybe. Jared's like drinking it out the bottle. Like,
Hot. It's got to be hot.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
But you see, like, no, I love it hot, but Jägermeister's for those bands that, like, were, like, big, like, 15 years ago that still wear, like, the armbands around their arm and shit, you know. Yeah, I like Jaeger. You want to do a shot of Jaeger? You want to buy it for me, too, because my band wasn't big? This is, like, 15 years ago.
I mean, no, I don't think he's supposed to drink the bottle in like one sitting. Like he drinks a beer and then a bottle
Well,
of.
that's why they make the small bottles, right? That's what they're for.
I guess.
Or airplanes.
You don't feel as bad doing that as some you got the big motherfucker where it's like one void practice. I got a hand. We were good that night. You know, we killed the whole fucking fifth. And that was just pretty much just passing it back and forth within about a 2.5 hour span. So.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, you're a professional.
A little bit. A lot of training.
That's the hooch bottle, that one.
Well, man, you didn't get to go to the 12 Stones Resurface show.
No.
I wish I would just start calling it the Resurface show because the 12 Stones were like a side note to it.
Like ReSurface owned it from what I heard. Like y'all did
Nice
pretty
thing
good.
to
I
say.
had to put my dad pants on that night. You know, let Caitlin go out for that, and I'm like, I'm gonna not be selfish and just go ahead and be like, you know what, you earned it. You go ahead and have
Bye,
your fun.
Jen.
I'm gonna sit this 12 Stones show out.
Right.
But
You regretted it from the pictures and stuff, though.
I did though, because I mean, you know, I was just at home playing Mafia 3, you know, and just hanging out with Lily and stuff like that. But then she went to sleep on me early, so I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? Well, I just kept playing Mafia.
Sneak out.
Yeah, left her at the house, went out to the show, order a pizza, and just don't open the door for anybody.
After that second bottle of Fireball, she would knock right out.
I did that to her.
This just in. So there's a picture of Pickle sitting down in the Pickle studio, and then there's Devin with like a suit on and sunglasses, and he says, "About to record my new mixtape." So
there you go.
I should have been watching Black Mirror. Oh yeah, we were really wondering about. Thanks, Allie. Breaking
I just
news.
wanted to let you know, man.
So we went to the show though, Allie. Let's do a Outward Alley review. That'll be fun.
Out with Allie! Yeah! All right, we don't have to do the whole thing right now.
Since Cheesy Fingers is sitting right here, it's like, man, we don't get to do many reviews while a person.
Head off. I can finally see it like right here.
We don't get to do many reviews where the person is in a band that we're reviewing.
Oh, that's true, huh?
I had to show up for that one.
Hopefully, this is a good one.
Yeah.
I hope it's not, because Wine and Cheese disappointed me. Y'all went so soft.
I want to
I
hear
was
some
like,
dirt.
Jesus Christ, that was like Whiskey Dick soft on Resurface.
On
I'm like,
what? The video?
Yeah, I'm like, come on,
It
man.
was good though.
Yeah, but
You
still,
don't
I mean,
think
you
it
can
was
make
good?
something up. No, it was great, but still,
Make
you can make
something
something
up.
up.
I'm not gonna make something up. I gotta call it like I see it.
What? Y'all didn't make all that stuff up about Richard and them, dude? That's
No, we were
fucked
just
up.
on
That was
diff-
real?
What?
Oh, man. I thought
I'm sorry.
she said he
It's
was
too many
just joking.
questions.
All right,
You gotta
all right.
like ask the
All right,
questions
out
in
with
between.
Allie!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah! So, we had a bunch of events that we attended on one fateful night this week. The first one was 12 Stones. Dun, 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 dun. And
Why do they call them? Why are they 12 stones?
because it takes 12 stones to
15.
throw at somebody for them to shut up, hopefully. I don't know.
I think
didn't
the
try.
guy actually had kidney stones, and that's how many
12
he's
of them?
had. Yeah.
That sucks.
Did he piss it at one time?
I don't know. I didn't ask all that. I was just reading.
That's a good question.
Read
But
that
if he-
bio.
If he would piss 12 stones at one time, his dick would be broken.
No, I peed it out. I know I peed it out. Kidney stones. Oh, dude, that's not funny.
They had a good crowd though.
There was a good crowd
not
because I
uncomfortable to
think
be in there.
Resurface hustled and fucking sold some tickets.
Dude, that don't look at me.
I know it's
I didn't
difficult,
do
but
any of that.
I know that y'all were doing that and y'all were making everybody
Don't
aware
say
that.
y'all. I didn't do it.
Well, some people from your band.
I think 12 Stones actually pulled pretty good too. It looked
Yeah,
like I wasn't gonna go
surprisingly.
great,
There
but
was
they
a lot.
pulled good enough.
There was a lot of people there to see him, man. That crowd was phenomenal. I
Yeah.
gotta say.
And it's a big ass building too, man. So I mean, if you could get anybody in there, it's fucking good.
No,
man.
it looked really good out there.
Everybody was super nice too, man. Like all the people that came out to see them specifically. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
really cool crowd
they
to be
stayed
around.
for the entire show, and that's cool. Like not a lot of crowds do that.
So
know?
you don't
Hang
think-
out
People are
outside.
nice.
You don't think a lot of them were there for y'all
Just joking.
specifically?
No, look at you over there. You nice.
I think they did a good job. Resurface killed it on stage. I
Yeah,
thought
that was
one of-
incredible.
Thank you.
I thought that was one of the best Resurface performances I've
Really?
seen. Yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow.
y'all are a band that transfers
that.
good to a big stage.
Yes.
appreciate
Like
it.
some acts, I think I hate to say it, y'all are playing next Sunday, but I think Bayou I like at a smaller place.
I agree. We played Southport was the last show that we played with Bayou, and it's as a 3-piece, it's kind of daunting to play that stage.
Yeah.
You know, because it's hard to get close to each other.
Well, I think as
Which
an
is a big
opening
deal.
slot, it's kind of cool because you're warming up the crowd and the place.
Right.
But I think last show
You're the fluffer.
y'all went on after typical stereo, which
Yeah.
Those dudes
had
are
like
so
3
fucking
guitars.
full,
and-
Yeah, they were a huge band, man. Well,
Right.
they got like 10 people in that band.
That's what's up.
You had every nice person and their brother with an instrument in their hand and stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like,
Yeah, you had 3 really good and not no guitar playing typical stereo is just like getting through these songs. There's 3 guys who can carry a lead in most bands,
Right.
and they're all playing simultaneous. So man, so I did feel bad for y'all, but Resurface I think steps up to that big stage. They filled it nicely. It sounded good in there. Fucking Daniel, how can he be so awkward and uncomfortable to be around off stage, and then when he gets on stage, he like transforms into some kind of
I don't know.
fucking entertainer.
I think he's just as awkward on stage as he is.
You find it that way?
Only when he's talking.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun.
But when he's actually performing, it's like a whole nother person. At least from
It's like
what.
powder with the lightning hits.
If you don't know him,
I've
you would
never
think
seen
that he was
that.
not that freaking brutal. He's intense. Good God.
You see it every practice. What you talking about?
Never watched that movie, Powder. Don't watch it.
I started looking into it. I saw you had
don't.
posted something.
Yeah, don't watch it.
It wasn't good.
You're supposed to leave that powder alone, Mike.
That's right, man.
Powder.
But it was a good show. Daniel had something in his pocket. Do you know what it was?
No, he did. I didn't notice.
It was very odd. I don't know. I had to happen to notice
Was
that
it
in the
shaped
picture.
Was it actually?
He
was
said
it
it was
something in his pocket, or
He
was
said
there
it was
something in his
Christmas
pants?
elves.
Christmas
So,
elves in his
maybe he
pocket.
hides them in his pants.
He
I'm
was
not
playing
sure.
pocket pool or jiggling his chains.
Was it a banana?
Jiggly ball.
Jiggly ball.
Made so his keys were
Jiggly
still
ball.
there. Like,
That might be. He might have janitor keys. You know, how some dudes have janitor keys
Oh,
where you're
man.
like, God
Oh,
damn,
Lord.
how many fucking master locks do you have? Like one for everything. They lock up their drawers and socks. Like
45.
Thank you, Pickle. Maybe that's what it was. He's got a lot of keys. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I didn't.
Daniel
notice,
said
man.
it was
I
my
really
damn keys. LOL.
Oh, all right.
Oh, he's on there.
I would never
Hey,
look
Daniel.
for that type of shit, but since LazyEye chewed me out for having my cell phone in my pocket when we took pictures at the for Zombies Eating Sheep,
Right.
now I look at people's pockets like, well, what did they leave in their pocket? I don't know why.
Well, that's something I notice that sometimes too. When people take pictures of your show, you can see what's in your pockets.
Yeah.
You know, and you got a big everybody's got a cell phone in their pocket. That's the thing now. You got a big rectangle in there.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Right. And I don't know. And LazyEye ruined it. Now I think about that kind of shit.
Brawler said
Does
Mike's
he take
the greasy.
specific pictures of people's pockets?
See, when people criticize me, I actually look at what they say. I analyze it to see if it's truthful and if I can improve upon myself, and then I act accordingly.
Yeah,
Other
thanks,
people-
Mom. If
Yeah,
you're
thank
listening,
you.
I appreciate it.
I don't know what that has to do with it, but we said LazyEye, so there he is.
There he is.
Whoop.
Did it feel good? You thought you had a good show?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. I mean, being in the band, I think I criticized the show a little more than whoever's out watching it, you know.
And
but
you
I had a
hear it
lot of
different.
fun, and that's really, that's all I kind of go into it for.
What did you not like? Josh coming on stage?
No, I actually thought that was great. No, I was really impressed. He brought an energy with him whenever
He
he
did.
came on
He did
stage,
good.
and
He
it was
did
nice.
good.
Like
Yeah.
That was the
he felt
equality
it.
section whenever you let the gays come up. God, I'm return decadence.
That faggot ass nigga.
Oh, shit, let me take a lap. That was hilarious.
Old meatball head.
That goddamn Nicki Minaj song ruined me. Can't get it out of my head now.
Fucking garbage bag, zip tie, head ass.
So what did you not like about it? Let's focus on negative things.
If you want me to nitpick it a little bit,
Yeah, just one thing.
If I had anything bad to say about it, we played a cover that I wasn't a big fan of, but that's not
Okay.
unknown or anything.
What was the cover? Because I couldn't figure it out.
It was a cover of this song "Don't Let Me Down." Who, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know who does it. You could probably look it up on YouTube. I like this music though. This is really calm.
Look into my
Is the artist called Don't Let Me, the Chainsmokers featuring
That's it.
Daya?
It was Chainsmokers.
Jesus,
yeah.
that was so quick, Allie. Dude,
Dude, I'm
like,
fucking.
You're
you
like-
think
Yeah.
Mayday's
Come on.
badass with these samples? That was so fucking quick to look up.
That was pretty slow, actually.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Did you Bing it? You using Bing?
Well, if you're gonna fuck something up, let it be the cover.
So
That's
I
good.
figured that it was going to be a song that I didn't know.
Jeeves still got. You gotta listen to B97, man. Like I'm actually
All
an
the
asshole
hits.
that listens to B97 and 104.5, the 80 station,
All
and then I
right.
also listen to the station for the blind, 88.3, where they read you shit. Cause you're fucking blind if you listen. You know, like
Can you feel their radio station?
I think so. Like I feel like I understand Braille after I listen to it, but it's
Or they
like.
read the newspaper and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
they do
incredible.
shit like that, but it's like, how the fuck that stupid blind motherfucker can even find that station? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck? It's like, if you got an asshole helping them find the station, they might as well read something to them that they want to hear.
Might as well.
But I'm sorry, back to the show, though.
Thank you, Jared.
I'm gonna go pickle.
We learned something tonight.
So, but yeah, I couldn't tell. I knew that it was a cover, but it sounded good. Like, it didn't sound too off from, like, you know.
Yeah, I didn't
Did it
hear
really?
From what y'all do. It sounded
That's cool.
good.
But see, I feel like it's probably I probably nitpick more. You know what I mean? Like I didn't feel good about it, but I didn't hear anything negative after the show. So that's that's all that really matters. Everybody was super cool. The show was super fun.
You got to hang out backstage with the guys from 12 Stone.
No, I don't do the green room
Bye,
thing.
Jared.
No, I don't fuck with the green room, man. I always find that a weird. I'd rather, I'm at the bar. Like I want to go sit at the bar and have a drink and hang out.
Yeah, I hate the fucking green room too.
I'm also super awkward, so I don't really want to sit in this room with a bunch
Trying
of
to
dudes
make
that I don't know.
conversation, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some people are better at it than others. I'm not. I'm not
I'm
good
not
at that.
either.
Really, you'd rather just kind of stay to yourself.
Yeah, I just, I'll meet people as they come or whatever, but I'm not a butterfly. You know what I mean?
No, totally
Not a
understand.
man. No, it was fun though.
That fucking sample is
It
incredible.
was fun, man. I didn't really
Thought
get
that bitch
to
had
see.
to hit me. I almost ducked. Thought it flew right over me. Thought you were gonna have to get the gun out. Be like Bourbon Street in here. Yeah, I'm like
Take
that too.
9
I
shots
don't.
and
I
hit
think
one.
the green room is the most uncomfortable place to be. And if you want to go up there and just do some heroin or something and then get out, like that works. But don't go hanging out.
But then you
there.
got motherfuckers asking you for some, so it's like, all right, great. Now I got to share this needle, and I'd already shared a couple times. So it's
Matt
like,
said that Mike sorted the M&Ms out.
Yeah, oh yeah, I like green M&Ms only, so I'll put those in the bowl. Bitch at whoever works there, just cause,
So you dig in there
Shit.
with your hands.
Yeah.
You wash after your piss.
Sometimes, yeah, most of the time.
Sometimes.
If I'm out, I do.
If I remember.
If I'm out, yeah. If I remember.
If I don't remember, that's fantastic. I washed my hands today.
No, I mean, I think you should if you're gonna be shaking hands with people and whatnot.
Right.
If I'm at home and I'm going to play video games and shit, I'm probably gross.
Hey, you got piss all over.
Yeah, I'm probably.
But if I come to your house and play Street Fighter, you got a pissy ass controller
Yep.
full of dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
I got a PSA about that.
I'm gonna let you hold it too. I'm gonna let you play on it.
That fucking show, dude, they had a chick in there. She took a shit. And then I think she was nervous because she knew she took a shit and she knew people were in there. So, and she just rushed out the door quick. But it's like, bro, I know you didn't wash your hands at all. So now I'm upset. Like, I would have rather you just walk out and say, all right, I shit, my bad, and then washed your hands and rolled. And she just rolled out. So my PSA to everybody is, don't be scared. People know people got to shit. Wash your fucking hands and leave.
Well, that's pretty.
No, don't shit there.
Wash your fucking. Well, dude, she probably couldn't help it. It could have been bad. It could have been bad.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, it's fine that she did that, but goddamn, you got to wash your fucking hands.
I think if you got to poo, you should go to the outside bathroom.
At Southport?
I didn't know they had an outside.
Yeah, dude.
bathroom
No,
until
don't
the
tell
other
nobody
day.
about that. That's my bad.
Oh,
That's
never
the
mind.
secret.
I don't want
actually,
everybody going in there.
It's actually out of order.
Yeah, broke
It smells shitty.
I do it in between cars or whatever. It's like, I don't think I know these two people.
Go on the train track.
Are you out drinking out your ice chest?
She be putting her fingers on that money and shit, giving it to the bartender. Like, no, bitch.
But where do you think the dollar's been before? Like, if the
That
dollar
dollar's
could, like,
been
speak,
everywhere.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't
man.
Thank goodness it
Been up
doesn't.
somebody's nose, been up a stripper's ass, been
booger ankle.
somebody that works at Ragoose on the West Bank touched it.
It was in somebody's bra.
Yeah,
the snowball
baby,
stand,
hold on, wait, I got the change. You got a straight dollar.
At the
I've been
cold
playing
spot.
basketball all day and it's been in my sock. I need a Sprite. I need to obey my thirst.
Ooh, dirty ass. Yeah. So.
Is Bayou ever going to record some music?
We
5 points.
we spent a little time and worked on some like self recordings at the room, and they came out all right. There's a CD floating around.
CD's nuts.
Yeah, they
I'm sorry.
it came out all right, but we have a live CD that I'll probably have at the show or whatever. Yeah, it was recorded live at Siberia. We just kind of got lucky.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so it's
cool.
a straight live set.
But you want to hear something
sounds
funny
alright.
about that? What I'm scared of? You could hear people talking in the background because they set up these fucking microphones
Oh,
in the
yeah.
back of Siberia.
Hopefully, I wasn't there, so you might be safe.
We played with this band called Driving and Crying. They were fucking big in the 90s and shit. Like, even made it on like the Letterman show and blah, blah, blah. So the dude asked if we could use our drum sets. Another local band, it was a girl drummer. She was being like a fucking cunt. You know what I'm saying? She must have been like on her fucking rag for like a month straight.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, we get there and it's like, the Georgia people's like, she's being a cunt. And I'm like, all right, I can already see it, so cool. So it's like, we get to hear the Louisiana version of a cunt and a cunt.
$30.
So anyway,
You cannot be a
dude's
cunt.
like, can I use your drum set? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Very good, man. There you found it.
So here's what ended up happening. We play, we're in like the Siberia stage is already small as fuck, you know? So I'm in like, I guess the headlining spot, even though it's like a fucking small ass
right.
stage. So then they make the girl set up in front. She's fucking mad, and she's like, I don't know, like fucking nasty ass Puerto Rican or something. She's got a puppy right there, you know. And like he's like, what is going on? And, you know, she's like, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, he's using my drum set, so she's fucking mad, you know, and fucking blah, 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 whatever the fuck that ramble is. But, anyway, they get stuck playing, so now this band plays.
Hey, mariachi band?
Surf rock. But,
oh, God, I hate that shit.
Some people were catching waves in America, but she was probably riding tsunamis on like a fucking bathtub.
Oh.
Anyway, fucking, this band goes to start playing, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. We're sitting in the back. They play for like fucking 3 hours.
Oh, that same song, too. There's only one song.
Yeah. So, dude, like, I'm already like old man mood, you know what I'm saying?
Surfer music.
Them shows fucking start late. So, dude, it's
but
like...
you haven't noticed, too, that surfer, we got to talk about it, because I get so mad with it. They start playing in the first song. I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. It's got like that Tarantino feel to it.
I'm glad you brought that up, but keep going.
And then the second song, I'm like, all right, I'm starting to get tired of it. And then third song, I'm like, all right, is this done yet? Like, it's only cool, one song.
But you want to hear the best part? You mentioned that Tarantino. That's Dick Dale. That's that Pulp Fiction thing. They fucking ended with that.
Oh, you should have just started with that and then ended.
Yeah, so it's like you already fucking played like your maker. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. But yeah, we got stuck with driving and crying. But anyway, on that recording, you could kind of hear people talking. But the whole time, this fucking band's going like, don't get me wrong, they're killer as fuck, man. They're like in their 50s. They were fucking murking it. But it's like, they were like, we got 5 songs left. It's like, who the fuck says 5 more fucking songs? I'm ready to fucking leave.
They're all like 10-minute long.
When you start counting, that's when it should be over.
Right, but normally it's like, hey, man, we got 2 more, man. We're going to fucking kill
count
it.
down from 5.
Fucking 5. And I'm like, God damn it.
Same
These
song.
been like fucking 7-minute long songs.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's the recording. That's what I was scared of. You could probably hear us talking shit, and they're probably like, we thought they were nice. It's like, no, motherfucker, you played 3 fucking hours.
We went nice for the first 3 songs.
Right, like the show started on a Saturday and it ended up like Sunday afternoon. Like, come the fuck
fucking
on.
drums back, bitch.
They were super cool too, man.
Yeah,
I felt bad afterwards because you know you're so tired and you want to go home.
Right.
You know, we're in the back like, dude, I'm fucking over this shit, man. I'm ready to go. And at the end of the show, they actually helped us break everything down and
offered to
gave
pay
us
for
a
the
bottle
kit.
of Tito's.
Yeah,
and
they were
shit.
sponsored by
super
Tito's vodka. They're like, you
now
drink
you like
vodka?
them.
I'm
Now
like,
they like it. Oh, yeah.
But they still gave us the bottle.
Got any Fireball?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been best
We're gonna
friend. But
require
worst part,
Fireball.
I ended up going back and re-listening to them with a better attitude. I'm like, this ain't too bad. So next time I'm going to take a fucking nap.
Don't you hate those shows, though? Like, there's no guarantee you're gonna have fun or it's gonna be a good show.
Man, it's always those older bands, like older dudes. I gotta give them props. You know what I mean? They'll just play for hours. And hours and hours.
Maybe you should shut the fuck up.
Oh man.
God damn.
He does not like when you say things about old people.
That's like your opinion, man.
But you know, them shows you do sometimes and they suck.
Well, I mean,
It's just the whole experience sucks. Is it maybe just you're in a bad mood or I don't know, weird things happen?
That one particular was definitely a mood thing because that's a cool band, you know. But I'd get it. Like I've sat through, man. We used to play at the bar all the time.
Yeah.
You know, when I was coming up in bands and whatnot, and they would have some bands there that they had a thing to where you couldn't move your equipment out until the show was over.
Oh yeah,
so,
fire.
So you had to sit through these horrid bands, man. They would play for like hours and hours. You know what I'm talking about.
I remember those days, and they were
Dude,
bad.
I don't remember those.
I don't understand
remember?
that. It's not like a time limit. You're going to play for this long. And then when that time limit's up, it's up to the sound guy to kind of move it along. You as a band, you're just up there playing. You're going to keep...
Well, usually they give you the time limit thing, but it's the bands that I don't want to hear that will go way over their time limit. You know what I mean? They're like, fuck it, I'm playing
We're in one of
as
those
long
bands.
as I want.
What you talking about?
Yeah, well... This is different.
This is different. It's different when we do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're 2 years younger.
Yeah, exactly.
I work with your dad and stuff, but yeah, it's dad rock.
We do kind of play some dad rock.
What, Bayou?
Well, yeah, a little bit. You know, I kind of like that though.
What do you go in? What was the guy's name? I forgot. The singer.
Tony.
Tony
Yeah.
comes
Barton.
in, guy. Man, I got an idea for the song, and then you'll kind of build around.
No,
it,
we
or?
go back and forth, man. Like he'll come in. You know, if he's feeling frisky, he might have wrote a song the night before or something, and come in, and we'll just work off of that. Or I might write a song, and we'll come in and work off of that.
What's amazing to me, it's a completely, I'm going to say, a totally different project from RESURFACE. Like, you got to come in with a different...
Oh, yeah. I think it's important to bounce around, like, you know, music styles and whatnot. Because anything for me will get a little stagnant after a while. You know,
Gives
not
you
that
something
I,
else to.
Yeah, not that I don't love playing with RESURFACE or playing with Bayou. I love them both, but I like splitting it up. You know what I mean? I like to do, I like to play some metal and then play some more laid back stuff that people can dance to and whatnot.
You dance
it doesn't
to Bayou?
get boring.
I'm supposed to be
I
dancing.
don't. Well, I could.
How? Like Zydeco dance?
Like slow dance.
Well, it's like
Slow dance.
Like I like
I'm
like
not
to
dancing.
play. I like
I'm
to
not
play.
fucking doing it. I'm not dancing to this.
I'd like
No.
to see that. Though.
No,
but I like to play music that like if my parents and whatnot came.
Oh, really?
They could cut a rug and hang out.
Oh boy,
I like that.
This is going downhill.
All right. You made your parents care.
Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna actually
You
have
want to play music that makes your parents come.
We're gonna actually have Cheesy Fingers play some songs, but we just changed that. This show is not for your parents. Go listen to B97 and Walden Johnson.
On the radio for the blind.
You got a what?
I gotta use a bath.
You gotta use the bathroom. You taking
Wait,
time
it's a
out
break
right now?
time, dude. Damn.
I gotta hold it.
Yeah,
No,
go to
go
the
ahead,
go to the
dude.
bathroom, and then when you come back, we'll play some songs.
Oh, okay.
And I'll just grill Eric.
Y'all just made the biggest mistake. That dude's like the #1 don't lift up the toilet seat, just pee and let somebody sit down on it kind of guy.
Yeah, he better wash his fucking hands. Allie's gonna check those things when he comes back. He ain't touching my Xbox controller. Dude, I was telling you a little bit the other day. I thought about you when I go to do the Wine and Cheese show, and there's Wildcat Wrestling there.
Which, by the way, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
That
what?
Centennial falling off the ladder, that was a great story, by the way.
I know. I wish you would do it on the show.
Yeah, like he needs to reenact that.
We
You got
do.
the ring.
And it's going to take a couple of times to get it right.
Like
Can
put
you
a table
imagine
there to
him
break its
bouncing?
fall.
Yeah, when Jared's talking about last Wine and Cheese, we talked about Cheese decided to change a light or something, right? He had to go and change a light.
Yeah, and he was
there
putting
by himself.
And here's what I didn't understand about this: like a wrestling ring. I'm not
Right.
trying to give away secrets and stuff like that, But it's a fucking big old trampoline, basically. It's a big old fucking spring in the middle. Even if you watch ladder matches, like if you watch Razor Ramon versus fucking Shawn Michaels,
Yeah.
that fucking ladder never once really stays that still. And they're climbing up like holding on for dear life, like not like a normal construction worker would. It's
Well,
like
was the ladder in the ring? I didn't catch that part. Or
It's
was it right outside the ring?
it sounded like it was in the ring,
It
but I mean
did.
it could have
Well,
been
it
like
sounds better.
I have a pretty good imagination, so the way I wanted to imagine this,
He's in the middle
he's
of the
in the
ring.
middle of the
Yes.
20 by 20 square
He's
circle
he's
ring,
trying to
brother.
reach the belt.
He's going to get the fucking belt in
This
the
is like
fucking
a nail
TLC
show.
match. You know what I mean?
Right.
He went up there. He was like triumphantly trying to grab it.
He goes to
But
reach
then
the
all of a
belt.
sudden, he had an opponent on the bottom that shook the fucking ladder, then he fell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how I pictured it, too. But
Right.
no one was under there. Like an invisible wrestler pushed the ladder. And
Right.
when he tells he bounced off the corner of it, like hit it halfway on and off. Like we've seen that. It's like some Sabu shit. I was like,
Right.
this is impressive.
Right, that brings you from like WWF to like ECW,
No.
ECW, ECW, ECW. But it's like, it turns it up a fucking notch. So it's like,
Yeah.
my imagination, that fucking dude done shook the ladder, fucking knocked him over, he went up, and the crowd's like, oh shit, you got JR, like, oh my god, it's a slobber knocker. Somebody call the ambulance.
He wouldn't take the. I wanted him to pull his shirt off the show. Because he did. I did get to see it. He wouldn't.
What
you
did
know,
it look
he
like?
wouldn't
That was
go-
like the mystery. It's like, I
got to
felt like
see
I was
what was
robbed
under
as
his
a
shirt.
viewer. You
Me
know?
too. You can't tell everybody you're bruised up.
You have a visual podcast, and we came and see the fucking bruises.
Yeah, but he didn't want to show
If
everybody
he
his
said,
dad
if
belly
he said
or
I
whatever.
got bit by a snake on my penis,
You still want to see it?
no, I'm not going to ask for proof. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go, all right, you can slide. Or if he goes, dude, this hemorrhoid's bleeding like a motherfucker, I'm going to be like, I need to see that. But when you say your
What?
chest is bruised up and you're a man, or
Right.
nah, I don't even say a
Nipple
woman.
damage. You want to see the nipple damage?
You want to see this, right? I mean, the guy tells a story. You know, Christopher Centennial, low blow, cheese. He falls off the ladder about 8 feet up.
A
He
couple
hits-
stories high.
A couple at least. He hits and bounces off the corner, like the ring. You know, the half hitting the
square
ring
and
and
circle,
half not.
brother.
Yeah. And he's all bruised up. I got to see this, right? He wouldn't show it. I felt robbed too. You felt robbed?
No, I totally did, 'cause I'm like, it was like anticipation, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got this bruise right here, you know, but I'm not going to show it, you know, but it's like,
He's
okay.
uncomfortable.
It's like, prove it. I don't think it really happened.
Right. No, it did, though. I did get to see the bruise. I verified it, and I definitely
it was
wouldn't lie
true.
for him.
So real bruise.
Yeah, he's bruised up.
So what did it look like?
I
Was it
wasn't
like the
part of the
purple
show.
people eater? Like big old, like big, like it was like Grimace from McDonald's? Like what the fuck it looked like
It
then?
looked like a cloud, like you could make a shape out of it.
A little bit, and it was that weird green
Ooh.
kind of color. I didn't
Like-
notice any like man breast anything, so that it would have been uncomfortable for
So
him
why
to
was he
actually
insecure?
show.
Like, I mean,
I'm
he-
not sure.
He like probably lacked calcium. That's probably why you had green. I don't think that's why you bruised green. But anyway,
I might
you
eat a
know.
lot of spinach and all that.
I think
Might be a vegan.
I think it's the Natty Light if you had to blame anything. But anyway, I thought of you when we were at that show, and those guys, they're practicing, right? And
they're training. They're not practicing.
Okay, they're
bands
training.
practice. That's like bands don't rehearse. Like rehearsing's like fucking stupid. You practice.
All right.
Like I'm at rehearsal. All right, cool. You know.
And what do you, Broadway play?
Yeah, like, but I'm at practice. It's like, oh, cool, man. Guys at practice.
Well, some of
Like,
these
they're
bands
training.
I've seen, they play around here. They do have choreography and dance moves. So maybe that's why they call it rehearsal. But these guys go at it. They had one dude, he was getting hurt. Oh, he looked like he was getting hurt. And the weird thing that hit me, I never looked at wrestling and went, oh, that guy's hurt. You always go, all right, they're just acting. But this was just fucking practice. And I'm like, why are they doing that? Like,
Yeah, don't take a
it
body
easy
slam
on
for
them.
granted. You're so fucking slamming somebody.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
call it fake all you want, man. That stuff.
Whoa,
still
whoa,
not
whoa.
good.
They already got the F out of wrestling. That's what it's called, WWE. They thought it was World Wrestling. I can't even say that
fakeration?
fucking word with wrestling. You know, it's like dropping an M-bomb. You don't fucking do that with wrestling.
That's some serious shit.
It's not fun.
Jared will get up in arms, man. Like
I can't say the F word, man, so it's not
Oh.
fun.
you defend that shit hard.
Good job, Cheesy Fingers. That would be Cheesy Ingers.
But you know, honestly, I had a new respect whenever I paid $25 to get a picture with Raven's old washed up ass the last time we went.
Wait, they gave you more respect?
Yeah, because I walked in that fucking ring. Them ropes are fucking tight as fuck for one thing. Like you see them like bending the ropes, like you know, like how the Ultimate Warrior used to shake them bitches like it was nothing.
Right.
Dude, I barely even got in there and that thing like damn near like kneed me in the nuts. I'm like, oh fuck. You step in there, it's such like an awkward like feeling of walking and shit. And then you think these motherfuckers are doing front flips and like fucking walking around and like just doing what they do, and it's like this shit's hard. It was hard to take a picture with Raven's washed up ass. Imagine if he was
Just for you to
actually cool.
stand there.
Yeah.
Well, dude, you could have overheated. You know what I'm saying? You were approaching.
Right, talking about being-
I had been overheated. So
But you know what
had to be-
overheated you? Let me go ahead and plug a band. The what is it? The
butt plug.
fucking
Spending all the
flannel
time in
band. The
that
90.
fire.
The
I'm allergic to
Fistful
flannel.
of flannel.
fistful of flannel got you overheated.
It was
by the
too
way.
hot to have flannel on.
Right. Like you put that fucking flannel on, you damn near Kurt Cobain yourself.
Yeah,
you know
they're
what
going
I'm
to be
saying?
playing Sunday, too, which is going to be dangerous because we're going to come back and do a show. So if I'm overheating for the show, I'm going to be in trouble.
Right. Who's gonna be your guest for that show?
Nobody. We're actually going to start the Not Reallys. 2016, Not Reallys.
Not
That's right.
really.
It's a good way to
Not
start
really.
it.
We're going to start it tonight.
Look how bad this shit's fucking going.
Oh, yeah, no more guests.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
We're going to have a whole room full of people and try to, help out with the event, LazyEye Live. So we're definitely going to come home and just get through a show, which will be fun.
But what is LazyEye Live, by the way?
LazyEye Live.
So my stuff was stolen, all my gear.
Zach got jacked, and now it's up to us to keep him off of government assistance.
My idiot self left my gear in my car overnight, which I pretty much never do.
And so was born December 4th at Southport Hall.
And so I leave it in overnight, and like 7 different cars in my condo association got hit.
Not Real Radio and LazyEye Photo presents
That was horrible. Well, now I can't work. Now I can't do anything.
Join us on a musical journey with
Them boys from Bayou.
Set the Time Machine back to the 90s for Fistful of Flannel.
Hop up on the mothership, a boy tribute to Led Zeppelin.
Once we land, prepare yourself to rage against the machine. It's Know Your Enemy.
My only source of income was this camera.
Hosted by yours truly.
Not Real Radio.
Hey, yeah, I need help. It sucks to admit it. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like an addict, like saying, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, it sucks.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
Proceeds will be going to LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation.
You should be a good Samaritan. Thanks for nothing.
All right, that it is.
I like that.
Caught me off guard. It ended. Dude, Mike is setting up the guitar to actually play some songs.
Playing that guitar. Phew.
Them boys from Bayou.
Them boys from that Bayou. 95.
Do you write like just for you?
Sometimes, yeah. I've been, like I told you earlier, I go back and forth with genres, you know.
Yeah.
So sometimes I might write some stuff, acoustic stuff. Sometimes I might, you know, record some heavier shit on the computer or whatever. But yeah, I kind of stay doing something.
You're all over the place then.
I wouldn't say so. Not really. I mean, I try to stick with music, you know, like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't really
I mean,
have many
you're all
other
over the place
talents
as far as like genres. You're not like a cult musician the way you only
No,
like
no,
I
I like
listen
all
to every band and they all sound primarily like this.
Nah, man, I like it all. I think it's all good. If it makes me, you know, if I can jam to it, it's good. It's good shit.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
And you're like, I'm gonna play. What would you play tonight if you played songs?
I'm a big Neil Young fan.
Oh, Mayday's
Does
coming to
anybody like
attack
Neil
you.
Young?
There you go. Really, Neil Young?
I love
Heard Neil Young was
Dude,
the
me too.
governor.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Heard
Oh,
he
dude, I
put him
fucking-
down.
I'm definitely gonna
my
put
shit.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young.
Yeah.
Before that,
that's
but
great.
just him by
Really?
himself is still good. But them, just the things, I don't know why. Maybe because I don't see it much. I think I get burnt out on shit, and sometimes I do it to myself. But harmonies, I fucking absolutely love harmonies. I don't think we get to see it enough in music, to where there's a band on stage and they're doing fucking harmonies. Like you got multiple people singing and making harmonies happen. Sometimes even with guitar.
Or even if you could add like a Bone Thugs with the harmonies, it's like it's really
Thuggish
good.
Ruggish. Yeah, I like that too. But I think they did really cool shit with that. Just to have different people's voices harmonizing together, I think is cool. And I think it may be just because I don't hear it that much.
But at the same time, a Southern man needs to remember that Neil Young, you know, we don't need him
don't need
around.
him, no,
you know?
anyhow.
You ever jam on some Cat Stevens? I don't know his new name.
I like Cat Stevens. I never really dug into it. We have some Cat Stevens records at the house that I could probably dig into, but
I like the T for the Tillerman was pretty cool.
yeah.
Hey, can I make fun of him real quick? Talking
Sure,
about
please.
band names and talking about his random record collection this asshole has, right?
Oh, yeah.
He was like, what about naming a band Missing Persons? I'm like, what? I mean, y'all heard of Missing Persons, right? Like the, do you hear me? You know,
Oh,
like
really?
that-
No,
See, I'm
No,
not alone.
I don't know what
See?
the hell that is.
Y'all
dude.
motherfuckers need to go outside, but it was like a bad, like,
must have-
it was like an
Motherfucker needs
80s,
some
like, new
milk.
waves band and shit like that.
Really?
Give
Oh,
him
well.
some milk.
Did you go listen to him?
Yeah,
He had the fucking
actually
record.
had
That
the
was the
record.
best
Yeah.
part. Like,
Well, we'll get like boxes of shit. You know what I mean? And I'll just,
No, I don't understand.
that's what I give them for
I-
Christmas
we-
and birthdays
we
and
collect-
fucking bar
we
mitzvahs,
collect-
all that.
We'll collect records and whatnot. Tess and I. So we got tons
Oh,
of records
really?
at the house. Yeah.
So you buy some, just not
Records.
really know.
Well, no, I buy like when I go out and shop for them, I know what I'm buying. But
Sometimes you buy a box of old
yeah,
records.
Yeah, well, no. Some people will find out that you like them and they don't have anything to do with them. So they're like,
Oh,
here's
right.
this big box of records. You know?
These warped ass records.
Yeah, and that was yeah. They're all waterlogged.
What, like
and
Italian
shit.
records, like them whopped ass records?
There's usually
Yeah, no.
there's usually Christmas records in every box.
Oh,
Like
Gene
yeah.
Autry?
Yeah, every
Gene
one.
Autry?
I guess I don't.
Don't you hate it when you get this used record and you're like, oh, what? This is fucking awesome. You put it on the turntable and
It's all fucked up.
Man,
Yeah,
go put
yeah,
that
it's
shit
all
on
scratchy
YouTube.
shit.
Just type it in, man. Fuck all that.
Type it
Everybody's
in.
got Frampton
I don't
Comes
know.
Alive. Who gives a shit?
Most overrated record ever. They got them two fucking parts where it does.
Did you guys
Where's your
listen-
fucking talkbacks
Didn't-
box at with that old hole in the guitar ass?
Frampton's
it's at
got
the
like
room.
Hole in
It's
the
at the
guitar ass
practice room.
nigga.
you gotta buy like two fucking discs of Frampton to get those 2-second parts.
good
The
ones.
rest of it's unlistenable.
Like,
Well,
it takes 2 albums to show you the way.
Well, Humble Pie was good. Did y'all listen to Y'all were in the Humble Pie before? That was Peter Frampton's other project.
Dude, that's really
I'm
fucking
gonna need
awesome.
some
It's good- it's really good
pie.
Yeah, I got into it. I went in through that whole little phase, and man, I fucking found so many good fucking
Oh, yeah,
songs.
man.
And
You probably had
bands.
to take a shower after you went through that phase, man. Just for some reason, like I think about people during
You
that
don't
day, they
shower
fucking
much.
stunk, man. Like they
Oh, it's
just,
true. No,
like,
you don't
they
shower
smell
much.
like U-Haul blankets and shit. Like they just fucking
You smell like incense.
yeah.
Like patchouli oils. And,
Right.
and-
Yeah. You got to go through that phase. You
Them
should. It's a good
Earls.
learning period.
You smell like a Muslim's hand. It's just not good.
What?
Oh, they don't have toilet paper. It took a second.
Or is it
Sorry.
because they give you ginseng and whatnot over the counter? Is that what that smell is?
Dude, you know when somebody didn't wash their hand there. You're like, well, you go back in there and fucking
I made
handle
sure I
that.
washed my hands just now. Like I was about to pee and come back out here and just infect everybody, but I was like, I remember what Ali said. I'm like, well, wash
good.
my hands.
Good.
I learned
Good.
something from here. So.
Good.
So, dude, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, and I totally didn't put it in the notes, so I had to go find it. thanks to Jared bringing us into the LazyEye bumper. Awesome, dude. That was really good job.
I gotta give him it. He is
Good
really
at
my favorite part of the show. It's like such a random art form.
Yeah, well,
it really
thanks
is.
for
Like I'm
tuning
not
in.
even trying to
Tune in
suck
next
his
week,
dick
boys.
right now, but like
Actually,
seriously.
I won't play this. I want to hear more of this.
It really is to me. It's just like it's like whenever I first started listening to this show, I realized I didn't have a life. But after that, I realized that I'm like, dude, I thought you had like a shitload of motherfuckers in here. Cause I'm like, dude, you getting this voice, that voice. I'm like, I need to learn who the fuck this person is. But it's like, I didn't even meet half these motherfuckers that he's sampling. I feel like I know them now, dude. It's like, and just like the execution, it's like just to be there and hit that one button. You know what I
Constantly.
mean? It's like, yeah.
And then a gunshot goes off for no reason. Do you see what happens when you
Welcome to
compliment
the
them?
on Urban Street.
Dude,
Love you.
Jared, you realize if you just sit there the whole night and fucking hit buttons, you're bound. Something's going to line up eventually.
Right. I mean, we got more shots in here than Bourbon Street last night.
Devil in rain.
Look,
But no, man, he's the man.
Don't encourage him. We've been getting a lot of complaints about him lately.
Well, it's because it's a misunderstood kind of thing. He's like avant-garde or whatever.
Oh, really?
I think they're going to say I think that's pronounced autistic.
Jared, have you ever been tested?
What, for
Oh, he's
autism?
definitely fucking autistic.
I'm mildly autistic with attention deficit disorder.
You definitely missing or a chromosome or something.
Multiple.
I think he's got an extra one.
I diagnosed myself with whatever drugs I could get for that disorder.
No, you drank too much fucking Fireball. That's the only real problem.
We're just getting warmed up. We're not overheating yet. We still got some coolant to mix with it.
That's for the extra
Preheating the
chromosome.
oven.
That's what
Just
likes that.
preheating the oven
Well,
right
dude,
now. You know?
I mentioned before we went to that commercial, I mentioned the 2016 Not Reallys. That's going to be
Not really.
our yearly award show.
Not real yearly.
We're going to actually take some clips and play clips and kind of do one a week, each category.
Kind of like how like the shows do, like that if you watch like the MTV Video Music Awards, like the Grammys or the
No.
Country Music Awards.
Oh, this one's going to be not really like that.
Well,
And we
fuck it,
definitely-
explain. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut off.
First one tonight's going to be Best Listener. Eddie Crabtree's in there. Is that his name?
Yep.
It's just Eddie C on the SoundCloud.
That's
Just
what it
totally a
says.
weird way of going about, and this is the oddest category. I just felt like we should have a listener, somebody that doesn't really participate on the show, and has nothing to promote. Like everybody else that's on the show, they're schmucks. They just want you to go to their shows, listen to their fucking music, like them, you know.
How
That's
you know
all.
I'm not promoting y'all by coming on the show, though?
What's that?
How you know I'm not promoting y'all by just coming on this show?
Oh, believe me, you're promoting us to promote yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. I know.
Kinda. You saw how many
I know
likes
this
I got.
works.
It didn't work today.
Ah.
I needed Caitlin. Like,
Nobody's even nobody even shares the show unless they're on it. And I'm like, all right. But anyway, Best Listener, Eddie C. User, this is a guy. This is a strong one here. And the way I came up with these names on SoundCloud, it's nice enough to let me know if you're listening, if you sign up through SoundCloud.
That's fucking Big Brother, man. Jeez.
You're signing up for SoundCloud. So it just goes, hey, this person listened, blah, blah, blah. This guy's out to a big lead, though. It's user 8831455590, man.
So and
Wait,
we
that's his
cannot.
screen name?
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can't figure out who it is either. We tried everything.
Hey, what's that dude that's in the computer? What's his name? Not Stephen Hawking. Like, what's that fucking dumbass that's like...
That's
It is
that's
Stephen
Stephen
Hawkins.
Hawkins.
Is that him? Like,
Either
I mean,
that or
like,
Max Headroom. I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, like, how you just get a name like that? Like, it's like almost binary code, but it has more than just zeros and ones.
I fucking hope he wins.
Yeah, me too. Like,
I'm saying he. It could be a chick. It may be asexual.
Hey,
it just might be
Oh,
a
it might be
computer.
one of them other
who-
ones too.
Hey, if you flip the numbers upside down, would it say
Damn
something on your
other
beeper?
ones.
Like, I mean, what would it...
Oh, that's true. I have to try that. We have to try to decipher it. Maybe this is a Da Vinci Code user. I don't know. Mitch Landry and Smoking Buddha.
Mitch
Those right now.
Landry was on the thing.
Sure.
He said Mitch
Or Landry.
listens to the show.
He's
Mitch
worried
Landry.
about listening to Not
I
Real
think they're
Radio and
related.
taking down statues.
It says Landry,
Right.
Landry.
Right.
So it's not Miss Landrew.
You can correct Mike all you want. I don't
No,
care.
I didn't want because people are gonna be like, really, Miss Landrew, listen to y'all's show. I don't think
Oh,
think
why
that.
Hey, if somebody says something wrong in the show, we just roll with it. That's what it is now.
Roll
Mike go
with
change
it. No, but my thing is the reason I bring it up is that I don't know who that is. Like I'm not friends with the dude.
All right, so
So it's
every
pretty
week we're
cool
going to
that
do a
he
different
he
one. Next
listens
one
to,
is
like-
going to be, we got categories, best caller, best story, best live performance, and the guest of the year. We narrowed down some, and you can go back and listen. We're going to get the clips for, like, best song and stuff. That's why I bring this whole fucking thing up, is to let you know that this is, you could
I
be
got
up for a reward.
What's
with
the reward?
A Bluetooth speaker.
Wait,
an award,
not a reward.
Okay.
We're not finding something.
I don't care if I really don't care at this point. And then you can go to Not Real Radio and actually vote on the 2016.
.com.
So is it HTTP? Those things
// We can go through all that, or I could just say if those people don't know that by now, I really don't want them to go to the fucking website. This
I was
show
just
is
trying to
not
make it
for
clear.
this show is not for dumb people.
You're pigeonholing yourself, man.
No, right. We're really reducing our market by not looking for dumb fucks.
All right.
But anyway, I just wanted you to be aware of that, so you don't play the song going like, I didn't know I was fucking.
Oh, I don't know.
You know, this was a competition thing, so
I still
got some pretty strong contenders there. We'll see in the next couple weeks. So
Yeah,
Neil Young.
I'll tune in.
Who's the
Oh, yeah.
So maybe a Neil Young song.
Maybe.
Jared, you gonna harmonize with him?
I don't know this one. Maybe the next one. I don't fuck with that Neil Young shit.
No.
I'm more of a Skinner fan. We don't need this motherfucker around.
Nah, man.
Skinnerd.
All right.
Isn't Neil Young a communist?
But yeah, but he's
Well, he's from
Canadianist.
Canada.
Oh.
Canadianist.
Yeah.
You were close. Canadian. Is that what they're called? Canadianist?
I don't know.
They did that song
Canada.
with fucking Pearl Jam to keep on rocking in the free world.
All right.
Think I'll pack it in by pickup, take it down to LA, find a place to call my own and try to fix up, start a brand new day. The woman I'm thinking of, she's loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind, I hear her calling. See the lonely boys out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. Joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say. Well, she's got pictures on the wall, they made me look up from her big brass bed. And now I'm running down the road, just trying to stay up somewhere in her head. The woman I'm thinking of, she's loved me all up, but I'm so down today. She's so fine, she's in my mind, I hear her calling. Lonely boys out on the weekend, trying to make it pay. You can't relate to joy, he tries to speak and can't begin to say. her head.
All right.
Fucking right. Getting some good feedback in the chat room.
You like that whistle, Jared?
Yeah, that was not good. I tried whistling at you earlier.
Harry liked it.
I thought you would like the whistle.
Really good job on the song. And Jared is so blatantly jealous that it wasn't even her. He tried everything he could to fuck this song up. Showed you his ass before you even got into it. Yeah, his ass was up. He had no hair on that thing. You see that?
No, Jared's got a nice ass, man.
He shaved that thing?
It's very.
No, it's a man mohawk, man. I'll tell you something.
It's smooth.
That's why it didn't fuck you up. You're like, yeah,
no, I'll
Jared's
look
got a nice
at it.
ass.
It's like a little baby's bottom. You know?
It would. It's very feminine buttocks.
I think he nares it.
Really?
You nair your butt?
And then when you start whistling, he loved that one. Came unglued. Are you a big fan of the whistling?
It was from doing kegels and burpees and stuff like that, and bitching about men. That's how you get a good butt like that.
I get a kick out of playing because I know how much Jared hates acoustic stuff.
Really?
So it's always it's always funny.
Yeah, it's for like coffee shops and fags, but I mean, to each its own,
Well, it's unfortunate because Mike and I actually talked about the next. We were like, man, it's not fair for Jared not to have a shot at this contest.
What's the contest?
Of the best live performance. So he let me know.
Oh, you wanted to get in on one?
Yeah, that you actually know all the songs and sing them behind the drum set. So he offered to actually play the guitar for you for a Bayou song, and you could sing one. That way you won't have to be. And look, nobody's going to show you that. He's going to treat you with much more respect than you did.
Well, that's what I don't want.
Right,
I hope somebody close to him dies after this. But I mean, it's like, it's you gotta.
Jesus.
Same respect.
That was messed up.
Whoa.
You're gonna have to drop tune it, Mike. Give me an E.
Which song?
Little bit lower.
Which song would you want to do?
I don't fucking know.
You don't know? You don't know?
I heard you know that you got your light coming creeping up right back on you. Yeah, right.
All right, this might be good.
I could try. I'm gonna try
That's my
one.
slave voice.
I'm gonna try one.
Right on the mountain. I hope you could give me a break of 5 minutes or 2.
You're gonna help him a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All
Well,
right. He's gonna help you. We got this.
Yeah, it's funny because we've been trying to give Jared a microphone forever.
Oh, now he's got one.
And now
I
you
ain't
got one.
coordinated.
And you don't really have a choice. Well, I guess you do. But
You
I'm
can't
gonna
even
pretend like
fuck
you don't
this
have
up.
a choice.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Tell him, Mike. Show him some of that film with them chords. Got 6 strings of showing that thing. Just give him the tip.
But don't take my humor. Don't take my pride.
Oh, stand up for yourself.
They can take my money.
Cha-ching.
I won't need it when I die.
Oh, Dad.
So just leave me alone. Whoa.
Watch that tempo, bro. Oh, I like that feel.
You won't use my soul.
Oh.
Won't drag me around. I'm just letting you know, baby. I won't be held down. You won't use my soul. No. Well, I spent years alone, searching for a plot to bury my shovel. I won't need your help this time, no. And I won't let you drag me down to the devil. So you can keep them dollars, and I'ma keep my time. Maybe you'll work your life away, but brother, I'ma keep mine.
Come on.
Yeah, you can keep them dollars. Whoa. I won't stuff my pocket for some fucked up dream.
Ooh, that word.
I'm gonna write on my own script. I'm gonna make my own scene. I won't stuff my pocket. No.
They're full of keys.
Come on.
Well, I spent years alone, searching for a plot to bury my shovel. I won't need your help this time, no. And I won't let you drag me down to the devil. I see what you've done with men.
Oh, yeah.
You work a man to the bone and left him with nothing. But I'ma fight you tooth and nail.
Oh, them nails are sharp.
Now I won't let you drag me down to your level. To your level. To your level. To your level.
Ooh, insert solo there.
Nice, Mike Saucier. Bayou.
Yeah.
Spell backwards.
We made it all the way through.
Dude, impressive, Mike. You once again, Jared. Oh shit. That's why you don't have a mic.
Got a
You don't
lot
even.
of
He
balls
didn't-
talking
did you think he would have known more words?
He does know more words.
He just-
Jiggly ball.
That's all
Give somebody
bullshit.
their fucking
All
turn,
that is
man. You
bullshit.
Come
know,
on.
like I didn't want to. I want to steal his sunshine. You know.
So Cheese
wanna-
can't show us his bruising. You can't sing for us. That's fucked
Oh, I
up.
can totally do it. What you got?
I'm gonna just go ahead and buy him one of them little headsets. You know, them little.
No,
little,
not
like, boy
after
band
that. Don't do that.
headsets.
Y'all doing too good. Tony, you need Tony. Like after this, you're like, yeah. There's a reason Tony's got a microphone.
Probably right.
Jared doesn't.
Hey man,
Yeah.
I quit chasing dreams. That's why I gained like 20 pounds. But I mean, thanks for reiterating it. You know, I mean, fuck. I dropped that cardio. Thanks. I thought I had something going good. No. So you're telling me my two bandmates have been lying to me? They told me I had the voice of an angel.
Yeah,
Lips of an angel.
They can't hear it over the drums.
And it's got a gun.
So you really do the song, singing the songs help you keep the time, but you're not gonna.
I do it
You
to
don't want
fuck
a
with
mic.
them because they try to get me to have a mic. I'm like, dude, I ain't got no motherfucking voice. Man, I've been smoking since I was like 14 and like I'm fucking not coordinated. Like I'm lip singing. They're like, man, you got it. I'm like, I'm
How are
trying
you
to
an uncoordinated drummer?
fuck if I know. Fucking West Bank's unfinest. I don't fucking know.
Hey, it's hard to sing and drum.
Yeah,
It really is.
Like I'm no fucking.
Is that
Tell
why?
that to Cowboy Mouth.
Is that why they suck?
Fred
Tina
LeBron.
says, turn
Tina
off the
says, don't
radio.
talk to me
No.
like I am deaf and
says,
dumb.
I can do
We're
both.
broken down, we're broken up so much. Dude, I was singing that to Caitlin one day and pissed her off so bad. I went, Caitlin says, don't talk to me. Like, yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Woman.
Sounds like you do some crash test dummies too.
Bye, Jared.
Once there was this hot pocket that needed to be cooked, bitch. Get your woman ass back in that kitchen.
No.
All right, that lets us know we're at break. When that starts happening, we're like, yeah, we're definitely at break.
Yeah, we're leaving after the first hour, though, man. Thanks for having us. We wanted to be those guests that leave after the first hour.
Oh, good.
Well, thanks, man.
I like
It's good to
those.
see y'all.
How uncomfortable was the songs since
Dude,
you're leaving?
very, like, I hate that shit, dude. Like, especially if I go see, like, I'll give you a good example. I saw some good comics the other day. I went to go see Big Pig. Everybody check out Big Pig.
Yeah, they get a lot of good reception.
Really need to.
The Coos don't know how to book them with good bands, but the Break Band, I don't mean to plug this and, like, jump ahead of y'all's show.
No,
yeah,
go
what
ahead.
the fuck?
That band would be great with Big Pig.
Oh, the Arbitrary?
Yes, the Arbitrary and
Yeah,
Big
that's coming
Pig
up
and
at
like
break.
Water would be like the fucking ultimate show, man.
Nice.
Like, you know, Tony booked Big Pig with like some not so good bands, but it's like they're fucking amazing, man. Check that band out. But what was I about to say about that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
The comedy thing in
Oh
Babylon.
yeah. We went to Big Pig, so I had to finally go check out them drinks that JP is slinging in
Oh, yeah.
Babylon.
Yar.
Him and Jonathan go check out the craft cocktails. So I asked him what's a cocktail, right? I thought it was like tales about women sitting around the group talking about cocks. That's how the name came about, like cocktails, because men drink beer.
Right.
He's like, no, it's not a cocktail. He told me the real story, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
Who gave a fuck?
Blah,
you know?
blah, blah.
Blase, blase, blase.
Blah,
you know,
blah,
but,
blah.
yeah, but then go check out those
Yes.
craft cocktails. You can end up throwing away your to-go cup, but they're still pretty good.
You liked it. What'd you have? Do you remember?
I had a Vocaré.
Oh, really? How was it?
I was already drunk from Twisted Lime, but it was pretty good, man. Like, dude, it took him so
He's
much
been
time
drinking
and effort.
Fireball. He's got no taste buds
Yeah, like
left.
I got like fucking like I got like a
drunk.
Mad Dog 2020 tongue. You know what I'm saying? It's like anything will taste better. You know,
What is
like,
it, blue?
Like the dude could have put his asshole in my mouth and be like, "Man, this is the greatest drink ever."
But dude,
You got the
JP
animal
likes
tongue?
it.
You've been chewing on turnbuckles?
Yeah, like dude, like
He likes it. He's into it. It makes me like, yeah, I want that. Like
Yeah,
he was
like, 'cause
making
I
his
do, like-
pirate drinks, and I'm like, yeah, I want that. I
Yeah,
had
because like he
indigestion
gave me some
from it,
booty. Even though like I'm drinking booty ass drinks, it's like you
Yeah.
go there and it's like, let me go ahead and look at this. But no, man, like props to him. That shit took like fucking 10 minutes. I'm like, I lost interest and left, came back in, like ADD kicked in, and I'm like,
So you're
fuck it.
saying it was uncomfortable to watch comics?
Oh no, the comments were good. I would just have to be quiet. You know, you got to respect them.
Oh yeah, that's not. That doesn't work out good for you. Huh?
Cannot heckle. You get in much
There's
trouble.
always one.
I tried
There's
heckling
always
him. It was
one
like he was
heckler.
talking about a guy that like smoked too much weed and went out there, and I was like, what
You
did I-
called him little Kevin Hart or something
Remember?
like that.
Yeah, like it was a little midget ass
And
dude,
they-
you know.
They did get a laugh.
Abracadabra.
But no. He said that one comic smoked too much weed. I went, oh yeah, that's why he blew it. I meant to say like he blew the weed, but he was like, oh no, he didn't blow it, man. He did a good job. And I'm like, oh, you missed a joke, and you're a fucking comic. But nah, it was still a cool setting. But go to Babylon and drink drinks, listen to Big Pig, listen to Came Resurrection. I also asked our little neighbors down there, I got to shout them out too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's good friends.
Well, good shit. Hey, before we leave too, I wanted to fit that in.
I'm
12
not leaving.
stones. Oh, you're not?
No, we're
No,
really.
I was
said
just
y'all
fucking
leave.
with you. Not really serious.
Thanks for that. The arbitrary coming up at break if you're listening live. If you're not,
Live.
let the show keep playing. You can hear him at the end if you're listening pre-recorded.
I'm going to sit
be
inside
back.
and sing over them.
Lazy I
With
live.
Jared and Mike from the Bayou.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Time, weather, and
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit notrealradio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
Not Real Radio.
NotRealRadio.com.
So my stuff was stolen, all my gear.
Zach got jacked, and now it's up to us to keep him off of government assistance.
My idiot self left my gear in my car overnight, which I pretty much never do.
And so was born December 4th at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
And so I leave it in overnight, and like 7 different cars in my condo association got hit.
Not Real Radio and LazyEye Photo presents
That was horrible. Well, now I can't work. Now I can't do anything.
Join us on a musical journey with
Them boys from Bayou.
Set the Time Machine back to the 90s for Fistful of Flannel.
Hop up on the mothership, a boy tribute to Led Zeppelin.
Once we land, prepare yourself to rage against the machine. It's
Know
Know Your Enemy.
My only source of income was this camera.
Hosted by yours truly.
Not Real Radio.
Hey, yeah, I need help. It sucks to admit it. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like an addict, like saying, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, it sucks.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
Southport Hall.
Proceeds will be going to LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation.
You should be a good Samaritan. Thanks for nothing.
All right. Sunday Bloody Sunday continues. Not Real
Indeed.
Radio. Allie, we've been getting along real good tonight. I don't want to ruin it.
We have.
We've been off all week and spent a lot of quality time together. and I still like her. Hopefully,
man, thanks, bro.
hopefully we get through this last hour of the show.
Black Friday equals Black Weekend.
Black
still
Weekend
gotta,
continues here on Not Real Radio.
Ebony.
Dude, we played Arbitrary, and you can get to them at thearbitraryband.com.
They're
got all
killer.
the music. They really are. And I think I know what is the one thing I really like about them. I had to analyze this and like, what am I liking so much? Not only it's good music, they don't have a singer yet.
Yes.
So all the songs they put out are just the music. And the music's good enough, complicated enough, pretty enough, whatever. It's got a lot.
Hold on.
Somebody's knocking on you.
Okay.
What?
Somebody's knocking.
Yeah, well, that's probably good. So they, motherfucker, man. I don't know. Somebody's like, went to the wrong address or something. I don't know. They're not real studios.
They
Starting
came to the
piss
right
me off.
address. They just don't know.
Yeah, right.
Might have been the right place, but it was the wrong
Oh,
time.
God. Oh, gee. You don't know he's like,
Anyway,
invite him in.
it figures, and it happens, and Allie's going to go out and be a good Samaritan and help this fucking guy.
That's the
right?
inner West Bank.
Right in the middle of the
Right,
park
right,
where
where we need her.
That's
Yeah.
the West Bank Chi.
like I
And
said, we
she's
were
back.
getting along
Oh,
real good.
boy.
Somebody
Yeah,
gotta
she's
shut him
blushing.
off.
Oh, boy, when
She's
she knocks
blushing.
it. When you lock the deadbolt to the studio, you know it went well.
She's blushing.
Oh, here we go.
It was good.
Founded in 2015 by Jeffrey Fisher and Adam Sauter, the New Orleans natives, the Arbitrary, stormed into the progressive metal scene with a fresh sound and driven mindset to bring their music to the masses. Borrowing from the influence in Intervals, Era, Dream Theater, the instrumental duo seamlessly traverses a world of contrast, often combining fierce, low-tuned guitars. All right. So it's like this dude. He's like this old, scary-looking guy, too.
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
been creeping around
I was
out
half
there all
expecting it to be the police, and I was like, ugh.
Like with Sting and Stuart Copeland and all them?
I didn't know if we're making too much noise. I mean, I think the ordinance is like 10 p.m., like to where you can really. So we got like 30 more minutes. But anyways,
Somebody
like,
was apple knocking?
Excuse me.
Oh, it was a noise thing?
I came to the wrong
Apple knocker.
I came to the wrong address, and I got locked out that door down there. I was like,
So
There's
here's
this gate that
here's the
locks.
funny thing: we got a gate that locks and like a back entrance to the studio.
Back page news, it sounds like.
It is.
That's right. So people get Uber for some reason. Keep sending people to the back entrance, like to get where they need to go. I don't know if it's the other studios around here, whatever.
To the asshole of the complex.
To somebody, and they end up going and parking back there, and then sometimes like if you go. No, everybody hates the gate that lives here, right? We understand the purpose because you don't want people walking through or whatever. You know, it's kind of a sad time that you got to lock people out for just walking somewhere and taking a shortcut.
Remember when they took the fence boards off? Anyway, good.
Yeah, they put
I
up
used
a
to
big
call it the
fence
little
right there.
clucker cut.
Yeah.
All them cluckers would be coming through from that hotel back there, would be walking through the Brothers
Yeah.
off the service road, and they come through that little cut. I swear to God, that was that
Hey,
cut.
I used to live right there. I used to walk through that.
You know about the clucker cut.
I used
Before
to
they
walk
had
through
the
the
fence.
They actually put a minefield right there, and the dogs plant the mines all right where the holes are, so they got to go through the minefield to get through it. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, clucker cut.
That's new.
But the Uber keeps directing them there, and the gate's left open because everybody hates the fucking gate because you got to keep
So they
putting
leave
a
it
code
open,
in.
right,
So
basically.
yeah. So then when they come in, they don't know like, hey, don't let the thing slam or you're gonna be locked out. And it slams, and then the Uber driver is like stuck on this side of the fence. The car's right there, but they can't get to it. And none of the if you drive for Uber, you're probably not most likely to like jump the fence.
Yeah.
Just saying, something I've been noticing. I don't see many Uber drivers. I'm like, that's a fence jumping motherfucker.
My question is this: we're not on the first floor. Why pick us to come knock on the door? That freaked me the fuck out.
Oh, because we were outside.
Wait, you don't have to. So you're saying on the other side of here, there's a gate?
Yeah, it's
because
like
we
a-
didn't need a gate.
Correct,
No, no,
'cause you
it's
went
through
the
the back
correct
So
way.
he
Don't
must have
tell
parked over
everybody.
there.
Jesus.
But if Uber,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you were an Uber driver and
So he-
using the navigation,
So you
I'm
walk
saying
through.
so he must have parked on the other
He
side.
parked in the
then.
back. He opened the door. He walked through. The door was open. Then he closed it behind him like a dumbass and got locked in.
Oh, I was thinking this dude showed up and he didn't know where he was, and he just
Nah,
knocked on
I
some
mean-
random door and was like, "Hey, man, I'm lost.
On the second
Can you tell
floor.
me
It's
where
just
I need to
weird.
go?"
this is
Threw
the
me
second
the
or third time
fuck
it's
off.
happened.
Let's come to the last house on the left
the
and ask
fuck
somebody,
off.
where am I?
You looking for trouble?
But I did want to say that
I'm looking for the greasy strangler.
the Arbitrary, they are. It says November 2016. They just released a Glacial Tranquility, the first single from their follow-up to Entropy, and they have a tour scheduled in December, and
Where
they're
at?
playing with RESURFACE. Actually, maybe Mike knows about this. December 21st at Gasa Gasa, and I'm very jealous because I really like that venue and I want to play there. And
Yeah, make some real
so it'll be
music,
fun
though.
to go. We might actually come to that because that's one of the only venues out there I actually like.
Yeah, I like that
It's
place.
a beautiful venue.
It really, man, it'd be cool if y'all came because I've never played there either.
Dude, I can't wait to see it.
So we're playing there with them. I also haven't seen them live yet, so I'm really excited to just check that out.
Yeah, I've seen some pictures, and it looks like, man, these dudes, their attention to details would impress me most.
Yes.
I'll go to their website looks good. Go to their videos look good.
Their
I'll
logo
listen
is
to the
incredible.
music sounds good. Yeah, and simplicity and its quality. And that's why I was like, all right, these dudes are interested in it as fuck. And they're 2-piece right now, from what I understand, live. But they put like a
Really? They don't
banner,
have a-
2 or
what is it?
3-piece. I'm not
It's
sure.
just two. It's Jeffrey Fisher and Adam Souter.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut off. From when I saw from the live videos, it was a drummer and a guitar player, which is doing backing tracks very classy, though. It's like the shit they are doing live, it's like, damn. Like the videos I saw, granted, I wasn't there live, and I'm glad to see something like this coming out. It's just like, everybody just assumes what's in the metairie scene is what's going on. Like, no. You have so much shit going on that you're going to fucking discover. It was very refreshing to
And
see
these
that.
dudes are young, too, so that's another cool thing. They're like new blood, finally.
Were they in Simple Life before?
They were in Simple Life, so I
Both
think they're
of 'em.
probably around Devin's age. Yeah, both of them, I'm pretty sure.
This ain't so simple anymore.
No.
They really they complicate. It's 2 guys, and to me, they complicated things, and the attention to detail. Where they know we're 2-piece, so we're gonna put the banner in the front, and they have really good looking artwork. They're compensating for their weaknesses, and I think they're doing a good job.
Whoa,
of
you
it.
said weakness.
I'm not
well,
sure it's
first
really a
off,
weakness
the Lord
that-
started to where it was supposed to be man and woman, not 2 guys complicating. So that's where the complication
That's
comes
true.
out.
Lord
What are you
Jesus,
talking
Take,
about?
take your medicine. See why we like it when the guests leave first hour? It's all uphill from there. Hey, we got, besides them, coming out, they really got on the radar lately. I think they played a Twist show, and I've seen a lot of people highly critical
played
of
Friday.
bands really have good
You
reviews
had,
of them.
you had Daniel and Jody from 12 Stone
Damn,
/
Daniel,
Absence Project all there
damn,
promoting.
Daniel.
That's how I was able to see it, so that was good. People promoting other
Damn,
bands.
I'm glad you
Daniel.
brought that up.
That was
You
good.
finally get a chance to learn from people sharing shit. That shit works.
That's the thing, dude.
I'm not going to share nobody, but it's going to work.
So
Except
12
Big
If
Stone-
you
Pig.
go to people's shows, you find bands like this that you didn't know.
12
you know what I'm
Stones
saying?
is up there, right?
What about it, dude?
And I'm like, all right, I was not a huge 12 Stones fan. That type of music, when it got popular, I was, taking my trip back to the...
Like, I like
Crosby,
a couple
Stills, Nash and
songs. It
Young.
wasn't like a CD I could bump from front to back,
CD's
but I was
nuts,
also
bitch.
proud of the girl and Jody to go ahead and join that band and go and experience life. Just like, dude, Jody kept everybody updated where he was showing different parts of the world. It's like, I never been there before. That's fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool, man. I can't
Like,
see
I
it
would
no
honestly
more.
miss Caitlin and Lily if I would go out and do that. I just did a plug of my own family, right? Caitlin and Lily. But, like, it was
Jared.
fucking cool, though.
Jesus
I get
Christ.
homesick very easy, but, like, he finally got a chance to do what he wanted to do, so I thought that was cool.
Me too.
No, it
I
was
really
cool.
like those
So
two
him and the
guys.
Tressa May like Ooh La La model got a chance to go out there and do their thing.
Man, they still putting on some real shows too. Like their tour, like they're playing theaters and
Yeah, like, dude,
there's
like-
tons of people. At
I'm a
these
huge
shows.
Jody
That's-
fan.
Every
I'm
night
a
there
fan of
mosquito.
Jody.
Not
Oh,
like
he's
you.
awesome
Jody
guy.
from
Awesome.
Jody from Organized Hostility. Still my
I'm a-
favorite local band.
I'm a fan of his. So to watch him get to
besides
play.
MP79.
To watch him get to play up there with 12 Stones, I thought was kind of cool. I'm like, oh man, check him out. So we start yelling, Jody, Jody. Dude, it overcame me. I had to cheer for him.
That's like the only time a man like cheers a Jody. You know what I'm saying? Normally you're paying your Jody bill like, yeah, I know what you're doing in there. But here you go.
holler at him to get out of your house or something.
So, man,
Right. It's like, I know you're gonna go out. Just use the front door, man. I've been paying this bill for so long now.
I actually did it to the point where the singer from 12 Stones, I don't know his name, it's irrelevant.
Paul McCoy, actually.
That
Oh,
guy.
is that it? Okay.
Yes.
He had to actually acknowledge Jody was on stage. Like, all right, yeah, give it up for Jody.
And dude hates the way he feels the night because you're chanting Jody.
But people seem to like it. I was
No,
not
the
there
people
that night
that-
and say
those
that
people
people are
seem to
not
like it.
enjoying the show. Like, they seem to really like it. I'm like, man, so if you're a fan of 12 Stones, the guy must have done a really good performance. Didn't seem like people were disappointed.
Yeah, but I was disappointed. I
Why?
mean, am I a person? I was there. I didn't like it. I'm sorry.
But also,
What
I
did you
think
not
what
like
helped
about
him.
it?
That's real.
Oh,
What did
I'm
you
sorry.
not like about it?
Dude, I just had a feeling it was going to be like that, and it was. It's like, it's this watered down shit. The dude that's singing looks goofy as fuck. You got the beautiful ass dude up there, John. Jody.
Sexy as fuck.
The other dudes. Why is this dude in such bad shape as a singer?
They really are.
I think if you're touring nationally and you quote unquote made it, you have like you have an obligation to like stay in shape. I think he looked goofy and sloppy up there.
He doesn't do drugs.
He picked a terrible
is.
outfit. It didn't look flattering on him. If you want to talk about clothing, But no, I mean, I just don't really like. There's that one song I didn't think it sounded that great, and then he did this weird thing where it was just him singing and maybe a guitar or something like that, and it got real weird for a little while. And somebody was talking to me and telling me how weird it was. I'm like, I understand. Yes, it is weird.
How long's it been since they've come out with like a new record or anything?
Well,
It's been a
supposedly
while,
they
right?
did, and they were saying this is our new song, and to me it sounded, not.
Oh, really?
There's nothing
Oh,
to be said about it.
Here's me being a music nerd, not to cut you off on that one, but it's like they had that "Don't act like you," whatever the fuck. That was a couple years ago. Like just by me happening, like I don't religiously listen to that station. I listen to B97 and the 80s station and the blind station for the stupid fucks that can't see.
Yeah, you told
but
us
it's
that.
like I happen to hear the
It's a
12 Stone
byproduct
song
of the
and knew it
fireball,
enough to be
not
like, hell
Braille
yeah,
either.
they're still got that frequent play. You know.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, that's good. I mean, I just, I remember being a kid and saying, that song's cool, broken, blah, blah. And then I saw him at House of Blues. I said this last week, and I thought, man, this sucks. And then I was hoping maybe it was better now. But I feel like he sounded like his singing voice was better than it was the last time I saw him. But I still, just couldn't get into it. I try,
Sometimes it takes 12 stones and
Okay,
12
it's one of
pounds.
those things where we just saw RESURFACE. It was so fucking high energy. It was so
I thought you
all
were going
over
to say
the place.
Insane Clown Posse.
Oh, yeah, don't even
No,
get me
I don't want to
started.
talk about that. My point is, I just saw something really fucking creative, artistic, breaking the barriers type thing. Music that makes you fucking move around. It's not like one fucking steady thing the whole time. You go from RESURFACE, where it's like you can't help but pay attention, to something that's just boring as fucking background.
You know what's cool too that I've seen, and it made me think of it. We go to these shows that are like a nationally touring act, kind of like 12 Stones, at least if it's a we say regional or nationally touring act. And the fucking openers that are local, sometimes, a lot of times,
Usually are way better.
yeah, transcend them. And it's like the difference though of somebody playing the same songs that they were on the radio 10 years ago, as opposed to a new band who's hungry, actually has something to say.
Playing
and
something
write.
modern.
Hungry like the wolf.
Yeah, I guess it would be like some people go, I like college football because those kids are giving it their all.
Right.
And then the other ones are like, the pros bore them because they're just professionals going through
Here's
the
my
motions.
point on that. I didn't mean to cut you off on that one, but it's like
You're doing
all
it
right.
a lot. You're starting to,
As long as he says
upset me.
sorry.
I'm gonna interrupt.
Yeah, no, that's what makes it okay. But to actually compliment that statement, it's like those bands I don't think pay attention to a lot of newer stuff that's going on. Therefore, your local openers are paying attention to what's really modern now. I think they and I can't really even speak for them because I'm not them, but they kind of stay in their own world of where it's like, this is what we do. We already did this. It worked for us 20 years ago, so it's going to keep working for us.
Right, and it's safe. And those same people that
Yeah.
really were into them, they really did have people into them.
'cause you're gonna piss
those
people
people
off.
want the
Nostalgic-
same shit. They don't want anything new. But
For
although
member-bearing
they enjoyed
purpose.
RESURFACE too, though, and I don't know, I didn't really get to see Ventress,
But what sucks, there's a lot of people and went and seen 12 Stones that don't go see local music and would
Right.
never go see
Yeah.
a local
And
band.
you'll never fucking see 'em out again,
Even
no.
if they watched RESURFACE and went, that band from here was really good, they won't go look for them.
No,
they
they
won't
won't.
go to
They're
a
still
show.
But at
there
least
to
they
see
heard
12
them.
Stones.
They opened their eyes. Their eyes. That was a 12 Stone pun.
But can I say though, as an opening band though, that's your job is to try harder than the.
You're the next headliner.
You're working on something. So you should any opening band you see should really set the stage for what comes after it.
Didn't Guns N' Roses used to open a lot on tour with Metallica?
Metallica in the 90s. They could have been the hero of the day, but whenever James Hetfield blew himself up in the power of Guns N' Roses, went, I'm leaving in Canada.
You apple knocker.
And that was the Black album to give us up for the Black Weekend.
But I
The
mean,
Black album.
Guns N' Roses ended up transcending Metallica when everybody's like, Metallica's changing. God forbid they did something different that sounded different than
Yeah, they
the
cut
last
their
thing.
hair.
Right. And then everybody was like, all right, we're going to Guns N' Roses.
Well,
they're
Guns
not
N'
writing
Roses
anything
stopped
right now.
though.
They're just touring.
They
I
stopped
don't think they
dancing with
have
Mr.
anything new.
Brownstone.
Hey, there was more local music news besides that this week. We
Keep
saw
it
some
going.
very interesting things. Fucking Jared's killing me. Keep it going. He's like,
Preacher, brother. Oh, I got my prayer fan over here. Lord, I got my collection money in my brazier.
Tell him,
Keep
baby.
it going.
Tell him, baby.
Josh
Everybody get
Berger.
up.
He did the guest spot with RESURFACE. And then
They
now it
showed
seems like,
equality.
and
Oh,
now
yeah.
he's looking for some new fuck. I swear.
The Enclave News. Local music news.
I'm glad they support that same-sex marriage, man. Go resurfaced.
Shut up, apple knocker.
So what Zartone was going to say before I very rudely interrupted him is that The Enclave apparently broke up. I don't know why y'all are laughing. That's fucked up.
Why are you laughing?
Do y'all want to hear the heartfelt? There's a fucking heartfelt post about this.
Jared does.
Blah, 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 blah,
It says,
blah.
so the Enclave is reaching its end, and it was a fun run.
They hung themselves.
Due to creative differences,
No,
Ross,
he doesn't have a belt.
Ross and I are going to continue, and we're looking for a drummer for now and a bassist as of later. So
There you go, Jared.
Ross and Josh, they're doing it. They need a bassist,
Ross and Josh been
and they
doing
need a
it.
drummer. Feel free to hit them up. It says this won't be metal or hardcore. Whoa. This will be
Whoa.
along the lines of progressive rock with a concept album.
Well, you say that now.
So basically a lighter side of what we had with more theatrics. Serious replies and inquiries only, please.
Let's remember that and read the next part of the news, and I got an idea.
What? So the next part of the news is, do y'all want to say anything else about this? What part were you talking about?
I mean,
I was just laughing
I
at Jared. Listening to a song.
I'm bummed, man. They were super good. I like them.
I'm
They were
ready to
one of
him
my-
and
I love
Centipede
them.
some bands together. Let's get to the next part of the news.
The only thing I'm thinking about is they're gonna get some new. They were a good project. I think Berg's a talented guy. Like, it shouldn't be hard to find somebody who's not playing right now. They're like, hey, that's an established, project that I can get in, and it's not gonna be like starting at day one. Like, they seem serious about it. They played shows. They stay active. So I don't think they're gonna have any trouble.
Yeah, I think all the guys in that band will go on to do. Mike, they'll all go on to do cool projects.
Ross is the man in that band.
Mike-
That other guitar player, Ross, is awesome. And if you're looking for another guy that swings
Sheldon,
both ways,
Mike,
they'll fucking
Ross,
be able
I think they'll all do shit.
They'll be able to dock with him pretty good.
There you go.
They'll be able to fucking attack fucking dickheads together and fucking write something good.
I wonder what's the real reason though. Creative differences is probably not it.
I mean, that's what everybody says. I mean, at the end of the day, who cares?
Me.
Even though I'm nosy too. Like,
It's
I'm that
interesting,
nosy
too.
old lady. Like, you could ask Caitlin, dude, I'm in the curtains. I'm like, oh, what's them fucking neighbors doing over there? Hit that bitch again. Punch that bitch in the face.
You know what's fucked up though? It's a good analogy too, because I'll look out the window, but if I would have to walk out and look through their window, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I don't never I
But
would
if you
never
see what's going on in their house.
When I say I'm curious of the real reason why, I would never ask unless they came on the show. Then I would.
Yeah, but if they're putting it out there, it's like, oh, girl, they want to let you know that they won. Like, bitch, I'm going to beat this bitch's ass
Or
right
just-
here.
Yeah, when something like that gets put out there publicly, I'm like, I want the fucking details. Don't just give us this story and not give us the story. Like, you're in the entertainment business. Fucking be entertaining about it.
Right. Like, beat that bitch's ass and pull your ID out of your bra and be like, yeah, look, here, Mr. Pole, this is what I am. I'm here. I ain't got no attachment. That bitch does. She got an ass whip and a couple attachments.
It's time for O with Ali! Yay! This week's Out with Ali. LazyEye Live! Sunday, December 4th, 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's right, it's an early event. LazyEye Live presents Bayou, New Orleans heavy blues funk rock band. Fistful of Flannel, 90s covers. Mothership, a tribute to Led Zeppelin. And Know Your Enemy, a Rage Against the Machine tribute. All of this hosted by Not Real Radio. Not Real Radio. Bonafide Truck will be on location. Admission $20 or free if you already donated to LazyEye's GoFundMe. Prints will be available for pickup at the show and for sale. Please join us on behalf of an important part of the local music scene, a great friend for a great lineup of music and entertainment to support a great cause. LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation. Wow. LazyEye Live. LazyEyePhoto.com. NotRealRadio.com. Southport Hall, 200 Monticello Avenue, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70121. LazyEye Live. This week's Out with Ali, sponsored by Bayou 95.7.
Oh, are you serious?
Really?
Happen again?
No. It's so happening. I'm just fucking with you.
The intensity is awesome. I love it.
Shit fucks me up, man. I wanted to mention one more thing.
What's up?
Y'all really should go to LazyEye Live for real. That's going to be badass.
It's an intense lineup, too.
We're going to be there. We're going to be hosting it. Bayou, the guys that are on right now,
Yeah, boy,
obviously.
from
They're
Bayou.
going to be there. Fistful of Flannel, people who made Zartome overheat.
Yeah, you might overheat on a Sunday.
Fucking Led Zeppelin tribute. Fucking Woody. Know Your Goddamn Enemy. Fucking Justin Davey. Fucking Key. And there's gonna be Bonafide Truck. So that's a fucking truck, and it's got food in it. I'm assuming fried. I wanted to mention also that y'all should go to that on Sunday for show. But if y'all are not puss and you go out Saturday night before that, y'all might want to go to the Twist and see a hanging.
What?
Just letting y'all know, they be playing with Something Is Burning, Fire Is Not Funny, and AR-15.
What?
So that. All right, next music news. The Absence Project, November 22nd.
Hey, actually, we're gonna.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about
play
this.
PPV guys for me.
Oh, shit, man, I'm on a roll. I got my notes ready.
Sorry, there's only so much
What
time
a
in the show.
fucking asshole. Yeah.
We are Popcorn, Piss, and Vinegar, and this is Not Real Movie News. My name's Chris.
My name's Scott.
JB4.
All right, John, what you got for us, bro?
Well, it would appear that in DC's quest for a new director for Flash, Kevin Smith was asked about it by some Nerd Boy magazine. Would you do it? And Kevin Smith basically said, I think Tim Miller would be a better choice. He had a couple of other ideas, but he didn't feel he was one of them.
Right, so. Tim Miller directed the first Deadpool movie,
yeah.
and he exited because of all the controversy with Ryan Reynolds and all that stuff.
Exactly.
So,
good choice.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Smith, you know, his background is that he's kind of directed this Flash and Supergirl episodes, you know, so I mean, he kind of has a little pull in that. But I agree with Kevin. He's not the right guy.
Me too.
What you got, Ginger?
Michelle Yao from Hidden Tiger, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That she's been cast into the new Star Trek television program that's going to be on the CBS app that you have to actually download and pay for. But that'll be in 2017, so look out for that.
Some may say she was beamed aboard.
That's it. All right. Well, I'm curious to see what role she's actually going to play. I don't know if she's going to be our new ship captain, but I mean, Michelle Yao,
choice.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, that's fucking awesome.
I take orders from her.
I am down. Well, check our show this week. We talk about the future of the Star Wars franchise. We have Rogue One coming out in 3 weeks, and the brass over at Disney is talking about what they want to see happen in the future for the Star Wars franchise. You can also check out our show on Stitcher, and you can also check out Not Real Radio on your favorite podcast app. Thanks for listening and seeing.
Yeah.
All right, PPV guys. Check them out, ppvguys.com. Dude, they got some really good shows. They touched on, they did a whole half a segment on binge watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the pros and cons?
Mm-hmm.
I know we talked about it, and it was I kind of reflected after and thought about it because I've been binge watched shit before. It gives you one thing, but then I've kind of been doing it later, and it kind of gives you a whole nother feeling, you know?
Well,
absorb it.
I'll still stick by my point of it's a series to where each episode leads to the next episode and then a season finale. I understand binge watching that. Like it's like a long movie that's continuous. But like Black Mirror, when they're standalone episodes, I think you ruin it by binge watching. But that's just me.
Well, those episodes are super long, too.
What's
the
that?
Black Mirror episodes? Aren't they like up to like an hour long?
One of them's an hour and a half.
Yeah, after one of those, I don't want to watch another one. But like
you need to take
Daredevil,
a break and let it like all sit in.
But they don't fall in succession either. Like you could just watch a random one.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it'll be good or not good.
But that's magical though. It's like kind of like if you watch a new South Park. You're waiting for that next episode, and it's going to take a fucking week to watch it.
Yeah, they need shit to happen so the writers know what to make fun
Right,
of.
like to keep up to date, but it's like, but at the same time, I still need to watch the previous week episode to catch the shit I missed after I watched the new episode.
Oh man, I'm already tired. Yeah, fuck all that.
Hey,
I'm glad I don't watch that show.
It's only 22 minutes though, counting the commercials, so it's all right. But like
Nice.
the other shows that are like longer, it's like I don't mind binge watching. Since it's like you're
Been
not
watching
like
that shit.
I've been watching it.
Been here, watched that.
But it's kind of like one of those things where it's like,
Thanks, tune in next week. Why are we end the show? Dude, what? I ain't made a whole fucking song like that. I'm telling you, I listened to that song one time and it infected my brain. It's bad programming. Don't listen to that Nicki Minaj song. You regretted it ever since. I have to listen to Wings Day 4 times now.
To make
just
it better.
Just listen to Nicki Minaj. You'll be all right.
So you wanted Allie to get to a certain segment in the news, the Absence Project? Is that what you want to talk about?
I either want to hear about that or global wildlife. I mean, I'm more leaning towards a giraffe eating some corn out of a cup, but I mean...
All right, so we're on vacation this week, and one of the things, Allie had three, right? Fuck, I don't even remember what they were. I think 2 requests. I know they've all been fulfilled. That's how I know it. I don't need to keep track anymore. One was the global wildlife. One was the Grinch who stole Christmas.
Yeah.
So we go to global wildlife. Man, it was fucking awesome. I thought this was going to suck. Like every other Allie idea, I'm like, this is not going to be good.
Fuck off.
This is a trap. Allie will get us in some situations and it's like, well, I only did this because I thought you wanted to. And I'm like, oh,
Half the
fuck.
shows
Time
y'all
to be,
go to.
yeah, time to be real honest.
Yeah, well.
So she's like, I really want to go to this. I want to pet a creature. Like that was something on her list. I'm on vacation. I don't get to pet.
I wanted to get my fucking hand bit off by a giraffe. I don't want to pet a creature.
It started with the petting a creature, and then we were like, well, the potential to get your hand bit. I'm like, Allie, you think these are like majestic creatures and very sweet, but if you look at the actual teeth on these things, they could do damage.
Right.
If
They
that
got
thing,
gingivitis. They wanted to.
Yeah, they got a lot of things going on.
Do they have like predators and stuff though, like animal wise, or is it just deer and?
They drop off a lion every once in a while. They call it the
Because
culling.
like I've been on
Jumps
that
on
for
your
like
car.
a field trip.
No, they
I was
have
probably like
zebras.
first or second grade, but like explains like I'd love to take my kid to this shit, but she's like gonna be fucking 3
I
in
think it's a
January.
little dangerous, honestly. People
Yeah,
take
that's
kids,
what I was
though.
thinking
I
from the
don't know.
pictures I saw.
So we get there and we look at it. We're like, wow, this is nice. It was really a relaxing place to go. You know, you go somewhere, it's real hectic. I would even put the zoo in that. Jurassic Park, very hectic. But we get there and it was cool. It was nice. I was like, all right, this looks okay. But I'm looking around, I'm like, all right, I see some deer. As soon as we pull in the fucking place,
Animal Crossing.
it starts off bad, right?
Oh yeah, dude. He's like, do I drive you?
Having to
Do
go
I-
back. I was painting this like beautiful picture because there was a couple of really special moments that happened that made me think it was good. But as soon as we pull in there, there's fucking John Deere pulling a couple of carts full of children yelling and screaming, starts driving across the road where I gotta fucking go. And like
and there's
this,
a long line of fucking animals behind it.
oh yeah, long
A
fucking
long-
line.
So
Like
dude,
chicken in a
slow
ghetto.
as
So did you
fuck.
stop or you just
It
mashed
almost-
over him and kept
dude,
going?
it almost felt wrong
He kept
because
getting
you just.
closer, and the animals were still going. I'm like, you can't go.
I'm looking at this thing and it's full of people and they're just dumping food off the side and there's just this whole herd of fucking animals just following this like fucking John Deere train. And I'm like, oh no. You know what it reminded me of? Fucking Mardi Gras. It's just to see these animals like, at least they were getting food.
Right.
Like,
Not
they get-
moon pies and bees.
Right. Not
Bees
lead
can be
poisoning.
food.
I was like, holy
That's
shit,
fair
man.
enough. So,
They get all those beets from China, and they're like got a lot of disease and like chemicals in them, and all
Info.
these people are touching it and then eating their moon pies. It's not the educational system right here; it's the fucking poisoning. So anyway, dude, I'm watching. I'm like, I kind of feel bad. I'm like, oh, this is fucked up. Like, I can't believe this. But Allie goes all the way, and we went on our own. We went way out of town to do this. It's like an hour
it's
away.
in Folsom.
Yeah, it's way out of town for me. That's a
Awesome.
big commitment. So, yeah, I had to keep edging up, and Allie's like, don't go, you're going to hit it. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? We can't sit here all day, right? I want to...
But it's like you're gonna run them over, like the animal. He would start to go, and then more would come, and it's like, dude, you can't run them over.
That's the way you get
That's a
rid
cool
of the
story,
unintelligent animal, though.
Like, yeah, I plowed
Natural
a giraffe one
selection.
time. Not in a good way.
I
Like,
decided
ran it over.
I kept edging up till it moved, right? Well, dude, we get in this little cart.
Well, we had like a little. It's like a Jeep.
Yeah.
Talking about-
All right,
have a
what?
spare
Well,
tire.
I highly suggest that if you go, that you get the private Jeep because
Wow, that's
the
fancy.
Oh, y'all
gravy
got the
train, so to
VIP, then
speak.
you could-
Well, because like the big thing, it can't go all the places. Like where the Jeeps are more off road, you can go all the shit, and plus you don't have a bunch of kids like reaching over you and shit. Like I wanted to be one-on-one with these fucking animals. I was like, fuck that. More for me, bitch.
Like, if there's a lot
I'm
of
not
hands,
sharing with all kind of
hers
fucking
might
little
not be
kids
the
and
one that gets
badass
bitten off.
motherfuckers.
We had
Right,
to
my
narrow
hand's
it down.
getting bitten off. Like I'm not playing.
And before we even got in the, what you call it, a Jeep, I call it a cart.
And-
it was weird. It's like a little square thing.
Where was the spare tire at, by the way?
They
Was it
didn't
on the
have
back?
one. No.
I think
it was on the bottom
It
then.
might have been underneath.
And I also want to preface this with
They were
I
fucking
didn't.
wicked, though. They were like this little army. If the army had golf courses, this is what they would drive around, like in Iraq in the sand coast.
Knobby tires and all that stuff.
A little bit, just real rugged. Fucking nothing was.
Knobby, that's what the ragheads said. You're like, knobby, I'm a raghead.
What the fuck?
You like that one, huh? You got the diabolical laugh. So anyway, before we even get into the thing, Allie gets to pet a giraffe.
I didn't know that you could touch anything. By the way,
It was a baby.
I was told you can't touch them, and you can only feed
So
them.
how tall is a baby, by
So
the
when I
way?
saw the giraffe, I
Taller
was like,
than
oh
us.
shit, it was fucking huge. It was like 8 feet tall. And I was like, oh my god. And it fucking, I put my hand out, and that motherfucker licked me, and I was like, oh!
Yeah, almost got bit. I was like, damn, this is almost
Watch
over.
out, Czar.
already.
Watch out.
I was like, I didn't know that like you could touch them, but then I found out very quickly you can touch them, and you don't have a choice.
Yeah, so it's looking good at first. I'm like, this is amazing. She almost got a hand bitten off, and we ain't even left yet.
Right.
It's
So,
the
dude,
Toys R Us logo just coming out. You're like, look at
It
Jeffrey.
was though, yeah, dude.
Since we totally didn't go anywhere, this was our vacation. Everything normal people would try to spend in like a week, we were like, we'll just spend it all today and get vacation over with.
But that's awesome.
We splurge and also get these a bucket of food. They were like, you can get a cup.
No,
you
we
get-
got the sack.
got the sack.
4 buckets.
So you had all the animals that eating out of your sack.
So there's
jiggly balls.
there's 3 or 4 buckets in this little Jeep cart thing, right? And we barely could fit in it. There's so much corn in here. And she's like, oh, and I don't know why. For some reason,
Because
they
it
weren't
was about
using,
to rain.
It was about to rain, so they don't use these pellets.
They use the corn.
They're like, we're going to use corn today, and this is like crack to these animals.
Yeah, it's like you said, it's like candy. They love it. They go nuts.
Yeah, so there's us, me and Allie, in the back of this little cart thing, and 3 big giant buckets of corn, right? Well, then we pull off, and everything's kind of cool. We bypass the real herd there that was following around the train. We bypass them, and we get kind of on our own, and we're feeding these little animals. And, dude, the one thing she says is, yeah, there's a sign, actually, too, in the cart. Don't feed the zebras. Don't feed the zebras, and they've been known to bite. They've been biting people.
Fucking half and half.
Right? Yeah.
They got like old people teeth, huh? Like big, giant,
they
fat,
do.
flat
So, dude,
teeth.
Black and white.
Like
they
cartoon
fucking
teeth.
suck.
We're in the fucking shark cage with dead fish in there. Like, there's this corn. There's not a lot of room in this thing, right? So it's like us, the corn, and that's it. And, dude, Allie, next thing you know, we go right for the giraffe. So you'll feed, Allie's feeding something. These little, whatever, with the horns. What were they called?
Little deer.
Little deers. And then this other guy comes with this weird little haircut. And a llama-looking fucking
Oh,
thing.
we've had the camels and the alpacas.
Yeah, we're feeding that.
Oh, shit. Alpacas.
Yeah, they were.
Watching that.
Alpaca.
Alpaca, nigga.
Alpaca, another bowl. What's
We're only on this cart for like maybe 10 minutes at this point, and I'm watching Allie. Dude, it was a nice moment to watch Allie. You can see her face. It was true happiness.
Like
not the
genuine.
fake shit. Yeah. And
Oh, I
she's
love the
feeding us,
fuck
and I'm
out.
like, this is pretty fucking cool, right?
Sun was coming up in the background.
Or going down. It was actually getting cloudy. It was about to rain.
But the
next
whole
thing you know,
horizon.
I feel something breathing next to me. Right? I turn around. It's a fucking zebra. And I get the camera, so I put it between me and the
half
zebra.
and half.
I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I'll throw a benefit if something happens to the camera. I'm putting this bitch in between me and the zebra. Well, dude, I put it in front of him, and he starts making them teeth at me like he's going to bite me or this fucking camera. Next thing you know, there's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. I'm fucking surrounded. They're putting their teeth at me. I'm like, this ain't fucking good. I get up, like I'm trying to be a man about this shit, right? The animal ain't going to make me move. I'm on this ride. I paid money. They got insurance. I'm trying not to
Go
move.
with the flow.
I had to get up. I got up and had to get on Allie's side to get away from these fucking things. They're getting in the fucking thing by now, trying to eat straight out the bucket.
Get in there.
There's a sign saying don't feed them. I'm just fucking supposed to get attacked by these things?
Because
I'm
they
like,
make a blind dude and a half between the 3 of them.
yeah, I'm like, and so I start yelling at the chick a little bit. I'm like, hey, man, you just told me to bite not to feed them. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. I'm like, man, I thought maybe we should hit him with something, a taser.
Hit him with our shoe. Hit him with them kids.
Ask
Put
him
the
politely
fucking
to
bait.
leave.
Now I got the attacking creatures in the thing with me. Allie's just over there having a good old time feeding her.
I had like 6 cups I'm holding at one time, and I got like 12
So-
giraffes on my shit.
So, dude, I'm like, fuck this. this. Instincts kicked in, and that's when I go, I'm an intelligent person. I realize they make rules for stupid people, and I don't need to follow some rules. Like, some rules don't apply to me because I'm intelligent enough how to break them. So I get a big cup of food, and I dump it over to the side. And, dude, look, they're coming at me while I'm trying to get to an open spot, right? They're trying to bite me. They're physically trying to bite me.
You were violated like a motherfucker.
I dumped the food on the ground, and man, they go for it, right? And I'm like, fucking break. Dude, they eat that food quick. A whole cup of corn went like really fast. So I'm like, shit. So I do it again. And finally, Allie catches on to what I'm doing. She's like, you're not supposed to be feeding the zebra. And I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. They're attacking me, right?
Yeah, get them fuckers away.
Yeah,
Did you tell them to drive faster or something?
The chick's like, well, just don't feed them out your hand. I'm like, yeah, no fucking problem, right? So finally, dude, the teeth are coming at me. I'm like, you know what? I do like I try to always do. Take a bad situation, make something good happen from it. I'm like, I'm going to get a killer picture of like this fucking thing's tonsil or inside of its throat. One of the two. So I take the camera out, and dude, I hit it, and I had it on a different setting. And I guess it was so dark because it was fucking trying to attack me that the fucking flash pops up, hits me in the fucking hat, and then goes off. Them fucking zebras scattered. I'm like, oh, bitch, it's on.
Yeah, you found it. You found the key.
Yeah, it's a zebra.
I'm picturing
day.
like the old light bulb flash, where it was like, poosh, and like, you know,
Oh, this is the new cannon flash.
exploded, made them all run away.
So like my main question is like you go out there, you have all the benefits of Africa without the AIDS or the gnats. No.
Right. My fault.
Right.
It was incredible. It was cool. I really, after that, it kind of calmed down a little bit. The giraffes were very impressive, man. They, at one point, it's funny, everything escalated to a point where I wanted it to stop. To me, that's a good experience. It pushed me further in my boundaries. Like, Allie feeding one giraffe is fun and very nice to look at. Me feeding a giraffe and touching it. I actually touched this creature.
But what kind of feeling did that make you feel? Like, describe that feeling. Like, what is it?
Oh, it was like, holy shit, I'm petting a fucking giraffe. Like, he's right here. That's how it felt. It was cool. And then, man, look, the real feeling, me touching a giraffe's like, all right, this is cool. Allie touching a giraffe and like smiling, you could tell she's loving the fuck out of this. I'm like, all right, this is fun.
Was it a sense of jealousy or like appreciation?
And jealousy of what?
An appreciation. Like, it's kind of like, it's a giraffe.
What, jealous that all giraffes like sweated me and didn't like him?
Yeah, like exactly. Like it's like they showed that favoritism.
She was giving him corn. I was taking pictures of him.
Oh.
My favorite part's
And
turning
after a little
around.
while,
You gave him an iPhone. She gave him corn.
we weren't giving them enough corn, obviously, because they all decided to shove their heads in this little fucking cart thing.
But that
They
little
stick
cart
their
must
head
have been
in
like,
there and they just start eating straight. They eat straight out the bucket.
There's like 4 fucking giraffes. There may be more. There might have been 5 at one time. All their heads
where's
in
that
this thing.
pickle sample? The 4,
You couldn't
5,
even
6.
couldn't barely move in there, dude. There's
I
just
think it's-
giraffe heads attacking the corn that's inside this.
I think
thing.
it's funny that probably a lot of them are cool and they get it, and then there's another group of the animals out there that are like, we're about to hit these people up for everything they
fucking
got.
blind retard.
And that's the zebras that rolled up on you. They're like, this guy's gonna give us all this
Fucking
food.
stupid
like,
half and half blind retards that are just like, no,
They're-
look and sing a song.
they're
You got
definitely-
punked- you
Where's
got
my
punked
sample,
by a
baby?
bunch
I
of
can sing a
zebras.
song.
They're definitely not waiting for you to feed them. They're like, oh, we can get this shit ourselves. We see it. It's right there. It's in there with you. You're just in the way. So that was pretty intense. Allie, did you ever want it to stop? Did you get like, all right, this is getting too much?
No, I loved it. The only problem I had, the bison.
That's when it really
Aren't they
got
called
too
like
much.
burros,
It's
right?
kind of like a buffalo, but
Dude, that was pretty fucking impressive.
The burro.
those things were huge.
That's a donkey.
Burro. It's my burro.
The fucking thing put its head in the cart with the giant horn. And when I say a giant horn, dude, you
Oh,
look
you're
at
talking
those
about
things.
the steer.
Yeah, you look at a steer on TV, on the picture in the meat market. It's not that impressive. You're like, all right, this animal.
Whenever it
big
doesn't
horn.
have like a clover hitch around his dick.
It's like
Right,
2
that
foot
too.
horns.
The fucking horns are massive on this thing. All right, both of them couldn't fit in a cart.
And he was sticking
With
his
his
whole
hand.
fucking
Tell me
head in
more.
there, and I almost got hit by the horn, and the horn hit my fucking cup
There's
out.
no way, like, there's nothing
Dangerous.
to protect this animal from him just ramming
it
his
is
No,
big
and she
horny
was just
head
like,
into your
oh, yeah,
cart
I just had to
and
duck.
like going like that.
Oh, it's so
and
fucking
probably
gross.
hitting,
Fucking
you know.
scary. Yeah, that's why I was like, dude, I don't know,
That's
man.
pretty cool.
The
That sounds
sheer
fun.
size of this thing, you're that close. I mean, you're right there. You don't want it to be that close. It's kind of like House of Shock when that one person really wants to scare you, and they're gonna try to do it by getting
Like that
uncomfortably
one Down
close.
syndrome like fucking person. It's like, oh, I got that disease that makes me look like I'm 40, but I'm really only like 12. Like,
Definitely that person. But man, holy shit, to have that thing in there, it was like, all right, it knocked the cup out of Allie's hand. That was pretty intense.
Yeah, and it hit it hard, and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, before we got to move on, you want to give you a little summary of it?
Oh, yeah, my little summary.
Oh, boy.
No, I just wanted to say that the fucking bison's nostrils were like 4 inches in diameter, and those motherfuckers were blowing out some really hot air and like really stiff and like...
Is that the way
And it was like blowing snot and little boogers on me and shit. And I was tripping because I was like, and
Oh,
kept
it's
getting wet
snotted
stuff
all
on.
over the
So I
cup.
was trying to feed him. He was like biting the cup out of my hand. And
Was that the one you're like,
gross.
it's going in his nose?
Yeah, and I was trying to dump it. Yeah, and it was
Vacuum
going
cleaner.
into his nose, and he was like snorting them up, dude. And I was like, good God. He was
If
like
you-
biting. His spit was all over the cup. I almost threw up. I don't like that. The
If
spit
you
and
go,
snot.
get you a sack because you need it for self-defense.
Yeah, dude, it was intense. Like that dude, and he would not give up. And he made me like just pour it in his mouth. And that's why you see pictures of me like falling back, trying to like just here.
You had
you
the
know?
college kid bison.
Bunch
was
of bison
gross, bro,
hopped up
like-
on cocaine and whatever.
Bison.
Yeah,
Come
but-
get me, kid.
The
Come on,
alpacas were
Ryu.
cute. My favorite part was the giraffes. I got to really scratch the giraffes on their ears and pet them and stuff. That was so fucking cool. There were a couple of sweet little deer and elk. They had some big ass elk. They were pretty cute. And yeah, I mean, I love that shit. I love the fuck out of that.
I want to make bacon out of them.
It was
I
pretty
didn't
neat
have
to
no-
see these creatures. I'm like, holy shit.
I didn't have any idea that you'd be able to touch them and be that close to them, so I was like ecstatic.
Yeah.
And
My
no, I
favorite-
get my fucking hand bit off though.
That was the only unfortunate part. I thought we had to like coat it in the corn. I'm like, dude, rub it in the corn and shit.
I
You know
put
what
my
I'm saying?
hand in the
Paint
corn
it
as
yellow.
a joke, like here, just don't look at it. But they still didn't bite it.
You
off.
added some Tony Satcheries to the corn.
Oh, I should have.
So we got to go back to work tomorrow, unfortunately.
That is what it is.
Hey, Absence Project.
All right, you want me to say what happened?
So we see a post from Justin saying he quit.
It says, it is with great sadness that I must step down from tap. Life has gotten in the way, and I have to do what's
Tap
best
dancing.
for my family. I wish my brothers nothing but the best on their future endeavors. Much love, AP family, JP. And then it says November 22nd at 11:30 p.m. is when that was posted.
Boy, you just on fire tonight, huh? Just instigating the fuck out of Jared. One compliment, that's it. One compliment.
Not even
So it's
two,
yeah. Got 6 complaints, 1 compliment. That's it. Double the clips.
So, I kind of didn't expect. I mean, I knew things were weird, but I didn't expect him to quit. So I don't know what's going on with them because
they done?
then we looked for the post today.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
it's
want
gone.
Yeah, before we go and run our
Oh.
mouth about something,
They
we're like, man,
deleted
we
it?
don't want to. Yeah, we got to go check in on
well,
this.
But then
says,
2 days
maybe
later-
he
Maybe he didn't
rejoined. Maybe he was like, I was just kidding. And
2
then
days,
joined
but
again.
2 days later at
Psych app. Tap psych.
2 days later at 3:11 a.m. Justin
3:11.
Perez. We'll be working on some new music with my good friend Nick Ray very soon. If you guys don't know who he is,
He's not in
dot.
the Absence
I
Project.
highly
I know
suggest
that.
you check him out. Dude is an amazing artist, songwriter, blah blah blah. So,
microphone in
so
his
that's 2
video.
days later. 2 days later, Justin Perez says that he's going to be working with Nick Ray now. Okay, and the Absence Project post is gone. So I don't know if he actually quit or didn't quit, but he is going to be starting something new. And then he made this post. Is this today? He made this long post that says, there's a huge misconception of me to a lot of people. I don't play music to fuel an ego of any kind, and for damn fucking sure don't do it for the money. I've earned my reputation as a great drummer over 30 years of hard work and dedication to perfecting my craft. If you don't like me, you don't like me for the wrong reasons, and anyone who knows me knows that I would give anyone the shirt off my back and my last dollar. When one door closes, another door opens. I will lay low for a bit, so does that mean he's not going to do any music? I don't know. But I assure you that myself, along with a few select, talented, and deserving individuals, are working on something very unique and different that no other artist or band would even have the balls to attempt. Could we fail miserably? Absolutely. But if you haven't failed multiple times, then you'll never succeed. The key here is to never give up, which for me personally is impossible. Happy Sunday, my friends. JP.
He did a good job. I'm intrigued. I'm
Yeah,
like, what
but
the
so what I'm
fuck?
saying
I felt like I
I'm
just
confused,
listened to
though.
88.3 The Blind Station. I just heard like a
I'm
whole
confused
story.
though. I'm confused
That was
though
pretty
because does
intense.
that mean he did quit Absent Project or he didn't?
I'm
Sounds
still
like he
confused
quit.
myself.
It
But
sounded
why
like
would they
he quit.
delete it off the page?
It's still like iffy, but here's
To
one thing
pretend
about
that nothing happened?
Why
Because
would
we
you
still
post it
saw
on
it, and
the
I think a
page,
lot
though?
of people saw
But
it.
here's one thing about Absence Project. I think they still have strong members still available, and even the guy that records them, his name's like Tony. I can't pronounce his last name. He records he programs all the drums and shit. Like they can still keep on keeping
Well,
on.
I'm sure they will. I'm just saying I don't know what's going on with him now, and I don't know who attacked him. But apparently somebody must have told him that he does music for an ego or something.
I think y'all do though.
Yeah, I don't know who's
Like
attacking
if
him.
you
though.
don't
I've
if you
never
don't
heard
think you're
anybody say
addicted
that.
at
to
some
feeding
point.
ego with music and being on stage, I think
yeah.
you're wrong.
Not
some point.
necessarily. Like I play just 'cause I really do enjoy music. Like I used to listen to music, and I was like, I want to do more than bang my head, so I wanted to participate.
How long has it been? How long did you go without
I
being
go-
on stage?
Oh, dude, since I was in kindergarten, bro.
Right.
I've
Did
been-
you ever take a break where you didn't have a show or play on stage for a year?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Remember, I was like a
For a
loser.
year, yeah.
You were jamming on that recorder and all when you were.
Well, I mean,
little?
I went through a point to where I only ever had one band, so it's kind of like the one chick that's like, I've been knocked up by one person. I've never been in one person. I was unfortunately 14, but it's been that one person.
I'm lost.
Yeah, what are you saying?
No, I was just basically saying I was in one band for a long time.
Oh, okay, all right.
And you've been on this
Yeah.
story for
I
a long
understand
time.
that part.
Hey, I'm trying to get to the fucking
All
goddamn
right, come
point.
on, come on, man.
But it's like one of those things where it's
All right,
like
it's 10:15.
just play it just because you enjoy it. Like, you know what I
Slow
mean?
it
It's like
down.
fuck all the bullshit. Stop chasing dreams.
Don't.
You don't think you
go
feed an ego though to
chasing
play live on
waterfalls.
stage? Like you don't get a feeling
No,
from
like
it.
I enjoy
and you-
creating. I
Yeah.
enjoy just the fact that somebody's gonna let me play drums to something that they want to do a couple times a week.
Correct. That would
The
be feeding
stage
an
comes
ego,
last.
right?
No, it's not
That
an
somebody
ego.
it feels good
I'm able
for
to
somebody
do
to
something
want
else
you to do
besides
something.
listen to music. I can actually play it.
Right.
So I don't care if people like it or not. That's why I'm in Bayou and the Void
Why is that? What does that mean?
because I just enjoy playing music.
Tell us some more about yourself. Dad.
Yeah, no shit. Huh?
I don't like none of y'all.
I'm like, none of y'all know.
I just like playing an instrument instead of listening to just something.
Yeah.
It's like I try to take it to the next level to be I can play it.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what they talk about too. They're gonna do something no band has
Nobody.
balls
Them and the
in
Enclave
fucking-
should get together.
No,
I think it's
body
either
it's ever gonna do.
I think it's really crazy to say that on social media is kind of ridiculous. You know
You're
what I mean?
intrigued by it?
All right.
A little bit. I think the idea that you're so different from everybody is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Well, they
You know what I
definitely
mean?
weren't with the Absence Project.
I know. I can't wait to see what it is.
No
I mean,
offense,
I really-
but I
I
don't see
respect
that
all
being
them-
that different. From
Yeah, I respect all them guys.
so if he's
but-
going with a different genre, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. It's really hard to find something that's not been done. So
It's all
I
been
think to
done.
say that you're doing
There's
something
talk of this
completely
app
new
that they
is
got.
crazy.
Maybe that's what it is. An app or something. I don't know. It's odd. Somebody
Maybe.
attacked it.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
That app is a good idea, but them and Enclave should maybe just combine forces and do some lesbian sex and get together.
Why are you going to say that? I wouldn't compare the Enclave at all.
No, I'm saying they got members that are available. Just go ahead and scissor and make a band.
Dude, Jared, if anybody asks you, Hated in a Nation, that was the last Black Mirror episode. We all watched it. I don't know. I don't know if it wasn't as good or the last 3 episodes didn't hit me the way the first 3 did. But maybe that's because it's like a Black Mirror fatigue. I can't imagine. Maybe if it would have been different if I would have binge watched it. I don't know.
No, I think it's because of the way that they changed so different from the rest of the types of episodes, if that makes sense.
And it
changed.
It didn't feel as futuristic.
Right. Even though it was about
that was a big
futuristic
part
stuff,
of it, I think.
kind of you
that
didn't
affected me at least.
Yeah, you didn't feel
All
it
right.
as much. Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I liked they did their typical things, but it wasn't as pushing and groundbreaking at the end. You know.
I thought the one thing I did, come to the conclusion after watching the entire series, Charlie Booker, the guy that produced it and wrote it, it seems like he took, all right, we want to do a futuristic series. That's the common thread, is something futuristic introducing into, the story. What, you rude. I'm surprised you got your pants on still. So, man, he took a genre and then made a good futuristic show about it. Like one was a thriller, one was a police drama, one was a military type movie. A suspense drama, horror movie, shit like that.
I thought they experimented a little more with like the first season. This is the third season they're on now.
Yeah.
The first and second season I really liked, but I don't know. The third season kind of bored me a little bit.
All right.
I've only
You
watched
thought
one
so
or two
too.
episodes,
And
it
not bore
didn't
me,
really
just
get
not
me.
where. Yeah.
It's kind of
I
like
agree
you're
the
looking
first
at
ones are
me,
better.
I'm staring at you.
What
kinda
the
thing.
fuck
What
you gonna do?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Still good though. One of the best things I watched. Though.
Yeah.
Yep, it's still that good.
You know,
I agree.
and something that hindered me is I'm not into those police dramas. You know what I mean? Those
Talking about the
NCIS
last
and all
episode.
that
Yeah,
kind
you
of
just
stuff. And
you've
that
seen
one
them
just,
overdone so many times.
Yeah, and just I don't know. There were certain parts where I was like, really? You know what I mean? Like the girl. I don't want
The
to
last
spoil
one,
it,
Hated
but-
in the Nation.
Yeah, the girl's gonna outwit the guy, the programmer, and like hack all this and stuff. It's kind of like, wait, really? Like I get it, but
I haven't
Yeah,
watched that
right.
Mr. Robot, but hacking shit and computer shit usually doesn't translate to a good movie.
yeah.
Mr. Robot's cool though. I like
It
that.
is.
Yeah,
I've
I
heard
enjoy
good
that.
things about it. Well, we started. That kind of came to an end, so we started watching Goliath. What the fucking crazy shit is that?
That's with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It makes you
Really?
uncomfortable at
It's
moments.
strange.
What's it
purposely.
about? Like, what's the?
He's a lawyer. It's going after a big like company that's a
Weapons
weapons manufacturer.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
Is it a comedy, a drama, a thriller?
A drama kind of
Alright,
thing.
Yeah, then he doesn't really do it for me. Unless
Yeah,
you got
he's
some
good
Halle
in it.
Berry.
He plays like a drunk, like washed up guy, angry guy. Good.
He does that well.
Yeah. You want to watch
Halle
that? Go watch
Berry.
Catwoman, man.
Get some brown
Nah, that
sugar.
doesn't do it for me.
Catwoman don't do it for you?
Pretty.
Not
Come
really.
on, man.
Thicker than Janet.
Allie, before we end it, what you think of Goliath?
Oh man, it's weird. It's weird. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
Is it better or worse than Luke Cage?
Oh, better.
Oh, it's
Really?
definitely
All
better.
right.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's-
that to
it's-
me
it
is like
pushes
a threshold.
boundaries,
All right.
you know,
Yeah,
which
my
I do
monkey-
like. But
My Monkey Baby's better than fucking
Really? All right, then. Wow.
Luke Cage.
yeah,
All
Luke
right.
Cage was shit. But it pushes boundaries.
We'll
Goliath,
never finish that.
But like, there's some parts in it that are very cringeworthy. You're like,
Interesting.
oh. But there's some funny little things in it here and there.
What
don't
are you
know.
saying?
It's
I'm
alright.
hearing funny little. What, Jared? Just say it.
No, I wasn't saying nothing.
What? You're doing sign
Obviously,
language?
that's-
What are you doing? You're looking at Mike. You're like, do it.
Sending Morse code across.
Yeah, he's trying to
What are you trying
encourage
to get?
do
What is
something.
it, boy? What is it, boy? What is it,
I was trying to say
Timmy's
make a-
trapped in the well.
I was trying to say make a funny mic sound like or
What the hell are you talking about?
Now you got caught.
talking
That's
about-
ruined.
Jenny's got a
We also went to see The Grinch Stole Christmas. Allie did not like it. We saw it at the Saenger. What really fucking pissed me off about that is Dr. Seuss ain't a fucking doctor. I find that out while we're sitting there. We're about to watch this, and I'm like, time out. The dude's not a doctor?
Like don't have
Like,
his
what a-
doctorate degree in like writing cool shit.
No, his name was like Seuss or something, and man, it was the people were scared of Germans at the time, so like he didn't want to go with that, so he just
Called
Was
went
it
with-
Jew German or
He
like
went with
straight
Sue.
German?
No,
What's that?
his name was. Oh god.
What, Allie?
No, it's not.
No, what?
It's not true. Like Seuss is his German name.
Correct.
White people call it Seuss because they don't know how to pronounce a German name.
Oh,
They were
so
like, so,
Seuss.
stick with that, so that it doesn't,
Oh.
you know, make people afraid.
No, that's just
and
his
throw
pen name.
You like Doc Seuss. Like that.
Oh shit! Are you some
Yeah.
Seuss words talking about him?
I read an
His
article
last
while
name is
waiting.
Geisel. That's why he didn't use that
Oh
name.
yeah, 'cause
His
that
middle
sucks.
name is Seuss. So
So he's using it as a name, and people in America call him Seuss because like, it made him happier. Like it didn't sound so fucking German to him.
Seuss.
I don't know. Good.
So
for
they
him.
throws fucking doctor in front of his name. He's not a doctor. Now the books, I thought the books were like code for like something that opens something in your mind, like written by a doctor. No, they were just poorly written books.
they're not poorly
Kids'
written.
books. Yeah, kids books and whatnot.
Dude's a fucking genius.
I agree. I love Dr. Seuss when I
He's
was
Really?
awesome.
You like
yeah,
that?
me
dude, I
too.
thought it was
I
all-
fucking learned how to
I
read
thought it was
off
all
that
good.
motherfucker.
Green eggs and ham. That's my shit.
Yep. Same
It makes
thing.
no sense.
I like all that stuff.
No,
it doesn't.
dude, a
But
lot
when
of
you're
the
a
books
kid,
did
nothing
though.
makes
They
sense.
were all different.
Nothing
dude.
still makes sense.
All right,
still don't
maybe
know
that's
what's
what
going
makes
on.
sense
A
about
lot
it.
of them have fucking life lessons in them and shit. Dude.
It
You
doesn't
don't know
discourage
anything.
you that.
That is not a real
It's not a
doctor.
real
No,
doctor.
it's a pen name.
No, people follow like Scientology and shit, and they're crazy. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm a like.
But
we
green
can't-
eggs
And he
and ham.
actually
into Dr.
became
Seuss.
But
a
think about
doctor
it.
because he got a doctorate, like an honorary doctorate.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
So-
but people
But
in
green
morons-
eggs
For
and ham, you
literary.
didn't beat your wife enough to cook a good breakfast. Like, really? Green eggs and ham? Like, fuck.
Not real doctor.
No.
Allie didn't like the show though.
Nah, I didn't really like it. No, I was hoping that I would. I was like, this is gonna be fucking cool. But it was kind of rushed. There was no intermissions. So it was just like a one-shot thing. It was only maybe an hour long. or a little longer than that, and it just wasn't. I didn't really think it was that great. The set was kind of cool. The dude that played the Grinch was awesome. But I don't know. His face was yellow, and it was really bothering me. Why is he yellow?
I don't know. It had to be to show
Everything
facial
else was green, and the face was yellow. I don't care. I would have rather him be green. I know what he's doing. He's the Grinch. I don't need. But maybe because when you're sitting in the nosebleed, you can't see. But I actually got Zartom and I some really good seats, so we could see everything. And a lot of it looked cool. But there was a few things I felt like they kind of cheaped out on, like set-wise and stuff with the fake snow. It's kind of like this projection, and I don't know.
Them the Oompa Loompa people. What were they called?
Oh, the the Who's.
The Who's. I want to see Mayday dressed up like a Who.
Oh God.
Huh?
They were
Would he
all
look
in
great
pink
in that
and white.
outfit?
What do they look like?
Oh, they got like those tight, stretchy pants. I call them elf pants. Like, them real tight pants. This
And
is
like
the
this
men,
big
okay?
butt thing.
And then this weird, like, thing that went up between. Okay. It's
Okay.
hard to explain it.
They're like
Take like a woman's one-piece bathing suit. Get it 3 sizes too big, and then stuff it with like pillows.
All right.
All right. So that's what they have on with this weird like little ducktail kind of thing with the stretchy pants on. So their body in this thing is like gigantic, and then they got their little legs sticking out. It was bad. I'm like, holy shit. Then they caked up on the makeup, which maybe you can't see from far away. We were about a little bit closer to front than center, and man, I don't know. I could never do that. And they were like pink outfits. It looked like Paper Chase up there. It was weird. Those are the fucked up things. I'm supposed to be paying attention to the story, but I can't. Just looking at these people, I'm like, this is some fucking weird ass shit. Like, it's odd.
You're supposed to overdo everything, I think, for
Right, and you are.
Yeah.
And it was definitely. There were some good parts, but I just didn't. I wasn't like super into it, which I thought I was gonna be. So that kind of sucked. But
Then I didn't go look. Is the orchestra underneath the fucking stage?
yeah.
Like under it?
It was at the Saenger?
Yeah, it's in the front.
I've never seen a play there, but that's a beautiful place,
Oh,
man.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
gorgeous.
I wouldn't know where they would put an orchestra.
It's in the front,
They probably
in front of
could
the
put it underneath.
stage. It's in like this. It's almost like a basement kind
In
of
the
like
pit.
Right, but it's open. Yeah,
But it didn't look like a lot of room. They might go up under there.
I
don't
think it
know.
might go under there. I don't know.
Really cool to watch production though. I get off on this shit. I'm like, oh man, check it out. The fake smoke. The set design was pretty neat.
They have a
It
bunch of
really did
changeovers.
look like a Dr. Seuss book.
Fucking
And they do
sound
cool
was good.
things with front screens and back screens and backlighting and shit, so you get some cool effects. The fake snow was a little much. Like, it looked cool. Like, it's snow going on the video projector, kind of in scenes. Next thing you know,
At the end,
Starts
they try to
blowing
blow
the
out
shit.
real snow,
Into the
and
crowd?
it's coming out from the top, but it's loud, and it's like,
It was like a Disney ride or something.
yeah, dude, it's bad. And then it's like it takes away from you're listening to the band and the people singing and stuff, and it's
yeah,
like
luckily
that's
the air
going
conditioning
on.
was keeping it, like, not blowing on us, so I was like, all right, something fortunate happened.
But I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I've seen a lot of plays there, and this was not the strongest. This was definitely the weakest.
All right. It was still fun, though.
I'm glad you had fun. I was really worried that you were gonna hate it.
No, it was cool. Man, they had like 2 really good songs. The rest of them were pretty much crap. But those 2 songs were pretty neat. And to watch people act and shit, when they go like this professional actor, like that, they nailed it. I'm watching, and you expecting you're going to see a live show. You want to see a mistake or somebody forget their lines or something fucked up happen, right? I go to NASCAR for the Rex. I'm just playing.
Yeah, they were.
I don't even go for that.
They were. They were all. I mean, it's Broadway. They're like the best.
Yeah.
The freaking child that played Cindy Lou Who, the main character, little kid, she could not have been older than 4 years old, and this child was fucking spot on.
The one
Not
you
only
couldn't
did she
fuck.
dance, she sang, she fucking knew every single line, and she was just like completely on key with the singing.
Yeah,
and
to
shit.
see a little
I was
kid do
blown
that.
away. She would seem too young to be able to do that. Like
Yeah.
I guess they have child actors, but this child was like, whoa. Way talented.
Whoa.
It
Yeah,
blew
that
me
was
away
really
to
cool.
see that because I know children that age and they fucking not even close. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd be like, yeah, you know.
they suck.
This
Anybody need
kid
some
is
chapstick,
fucking
by the
very
way?
good.
Just cracked it open.
What a nice guy.
You need it because you chap.
Chap as
You know how to
fuck.
get to that heart. I think
Chap
that's
ass
it.
nigga.
Oh,
Ashy
triangle head
ass,
ass.
fucking elbows.
Oh,
Oh,
square
Allie,
head ass.
we went to Paper Chase after we left 12 Stones and
Oh
Resurface
yeah, we got
show.
drunk at the fucking Resurface show. Fucking Prado kept buying us all these
Oh,
drinks.
yeah, Prado's a bad person to make
And we had
friends
fun
with.
hanging out with them, but it's
Resurrection,
like, damn, dude, we're not used to drinking that much. Like, I was fucked up. And I guess Nicole was like, let's go see Paper Chase. And we're like, fuck it, we're going to fucking Shamrock. And
Yeah,
you know, we don't normally
I
go
wore
out
my
there.
hoodie so I can match with Prado, and then you didn't wear it.
And then fucking, we went
They're
there.
bad influences, by the
Dude,
way.
they had all these people
They're our
outside.
neighbor-
Yeah, like all these black people outside, you know, and they were all like out there.
She whispers.
The reason I say it is because we got neighbors.
Not
and
real
shit.
gnats.
But no, but they were out there and they were like being kind of like tough a little bit, and they were out there, and the dude was like, "Oh, excuse me," when I
Oh,
walked
yeah.
past him, and I
They
said,
were oppressed,
"I said, I'm
not
sorry,
tough.
man, excuse me," and then he goes, "Yeah, yo, what y'all know about that West Bank?" And I was like, "West Bank, I'm fucking Marrero, bitch," and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm from Terrytown, motherfucker." We're like
That's not
dapping
even
and
real
shit.
West Bank.
So that was kind of cool because it's
Green
like you
City.
approach that place, you don't know if you're gonna be well received or not. You just don't know. You don't know if people are gonna like you or not. But they thought they were gonna muscle me, and then I was like, "No, motherfucker, I'm from Marrero. I know all about the West Bank. Don't even come at me, dude. Back at
Rag
Ames.
USA. I'ma see you later, school.
You right, Rag USA, boy. Ooh. But yeah, so that was kind of funny, and we went and saw Paper Chase, and there was hula hoops, and me and Zartone were both drunk. So we're throwing hula hoops at each other, and you were throwing them. You were humming at this dude that was dancing, like this gay dude. You saw that?
Oh, I wasn't trying to. I was not humming them, man. I
You
thought
were
they were
humming all the
I thought we were playing a fucking game. Like they throw the
it's
hula
not a
hoop, you throw
game.
it back. You're
He
like
kept like
pitching.
trying to
around
sit
the
down, and you
posy?
kept like making it hit him in the back and shit.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. He was like rolling these things at the guy, and the guy kept turning around, "Stop it!"
Okay,
like,
my
pushing
mind
him
was
back.
playing like it's fun.
Oh, y'all were playing.
I think we eventually got in trouble. Like Monique or somebody told us we had to put them away, and we're like, we had to put them all back.
Yeah. Oh well.
We had reindeer
What's the
games.
point of having all those fucking hula hoops there if you can't play with
There
them?
were a lot. There were like
There's like a
multiple.
fucking thing,
Yeah.
and
I
then
was
there's
had good
hula hoops
intentions. I
on
thought
it.
we were playing a game. I didn't realize I was only playing by myself. Like,
Dude, we danced though. Me and Zartome danced, and
dude, Paper Chase is fun band to get fucked up to.
you were shaking your butt, and we're like hitting butts together, like.
Oh yeah, I got it on.
Like the California raisins.
Dude, you might have
Raisinets.
if you go see Paper Chase, you might have fun.
You might. I sang a song with him.
What song?
Remind you of the mess you left when you went away.
That was my first concert in 4th grade, actually. It was
Dude,
Alanis
that
Morissette.
must have been awesome. She was the
popped my
shit.
cherry.
She's
I had a
awesome.
towel underneath me, and it was great.
I got no shame, dude.
The
Alanis
dude never
Morissette
called
is
me
the
back,
shit.
but I swear to God, Alanis Morissette was good.
But overall, yeah, fun. Mayday, you were there. Did you have fun?
I did have fun. It was nice to see everybody.
Nice. Yeah, cool. They got to play today at Champion Square. Paper Chase was
That's
on the.
true.
That's badass.
That's pretty
true.
Dude,
cool.
I seen Cheese on the screen that big. I was like, wow, that's big Cheese.
Yep.
He's got to be loving it.
He fell off a ladder. And he wasn't Shawn Michaels or Razor Ramon.
Yeah, he must not have got that hurt because he was jumping around as usual
I don't know.
at Shamrock.
Yeah, and I only seen still
You
shots
are.
from Champion Square.
And then they played fucking Friday night too.
yeah, man,
Crazy.
pretty intense. I'm sure I'll find out about wine and cheese next episode. Don't know when
true.
that's gonna be, but it will happen.
Okay.
Just chill to the next episode.
We'll do. Mike, thank you, Jared. Yeah, all right, Mike, thank you.
y'all, man.
Dude,
Thank
Bayou.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, put him Bayou backwards on Facebook. You can find him there. Uber.
Sounds like a drunk uncle. Yeah, just put him by your backwards.
You can check out also Resurface, his other band he's in, and Jared with The Void. Hope to see you next Sunday at LazyEye Live. Dude, Fistful of Flannel, Know Your Enemy, Bayou, Mothership. There's a lot of reasons to go. Good music, no matter what fucking genre you like.
Don't matter. Fistful of drinks by 3 p.m.
And we got Bayou with some original music. That way you can actually hear something you might actually like and never heard
Smoke
before.
break. Go smoke your cigarettes. Go smoke your nicotine before the mothership comes down and lands and goes boom, ba-da-dum.
More things you haven't heard of, check out thearbitraryband.com. Get some music out there for you. Think you
And
might
Big
like it.
Pig and Raise the Death Toll, Praise the Death Toll and all that shit.
Oh yeah, I want to say
Grist
something
Nom.
else too. Bending. We have some snippets from our upcoming EP, A Cause for Fire, coming in a few days. So y'all should look out for that.
That's
Bending.
P. Doty.
P. Doty.
Originally from Kane and then from the fucking the Deftones band
Yeah,
and all
bro.
that
He's
shit.
in all
And
them
each soul
bands, boy.
separately,
He's
all
in
of
all
them.
that bands.
It's been Not Real Radio 44.
In peace. I'm
Next
in
week,
love.
post Lazy Eye Show.
Later.
You're listening to Not Real Radio.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Subscribe to one of the many ways you can listen.
SoundCloud.
iTunes.
Stitcher.
Google Play Music.
YouTube.
Or your favorite podcast app.
Listen live Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on MixLR.
Or just visit NotRealRadio.com.
Where you can buy a t-shirt.
Make a donation.
Transcending radio, one show at a time.
Not real music.
Not real news.
Not real guests.
Not real reviews.
Thank you for listening.
NotRealRadio.com.
So my stuff was stolen, all my gear.
Zach got jacked, and now it's up to us to keep him off of government assistance.
My idiot self left my gear in my car overnight, which I pretty much never do.
And so was born December 4th at Southport Hall.
And so I leave it in overnight, and like 7 different cars in my condo association got hit.
Not Real Radio and LazyEye Photo presents
That was horrible. Well, now I can't work. Now I can't do anything.
Join us on a musical journey with
Them boys from Bayou.
Set the time machine back to the 90s for Fistful of Flannel.
Hop up on the mothership, a boy tribute to Led Zeppelin.
Once we land, prepare yourself to rage against the machine. It's Know Your Enemy.
My only source of income was this camera.
Hosted by yours truly.
Not Real Radio.
Hey, yeah, I need help. It sucks to admit it. Like, it's the worst feeling in the world. It's like an addict, like saying, like, okay, I have a problem. Like, it sucks.
December 4th at Southport Hall.
Proceeds will be going to LazyEye Photo and the Children's Eye Foundation.
You should be a good Samaritan. Thanks for nothing.